Hello there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Hope y'all are having a nice, chill, relaxing Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, no matter what time of day it is. I hope y'all are having a nice, chill one at that. So apologies for the little bit of later start today. It was a surprisingly busy morning for me today. I kind of got into things that I didn't really expect to. I ended up having like a really nice walk around town, just like one of those impromptu sort of walks. It's a pretty sunny day here in the UK at the moment, and I just really felt like going for a walk, so I just kind of ended up walking around town. No like goal or anything with it, just simple nice little walk around town. But unfortunately, that did have the downside of well, apparently the pollen season isn't gone just yet, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping now that we're getting into autumn, the pollen season would be behind us at this point. Unfortunately not, so I'm suffering a little bit from the good old hay fever today. I'm hoping that hopefully it won't be too much more days like this. I just got done with a cold. I was kind of hoping to start feeling better, hence why I decided to go on a walk. But the downside of living in the countryside is there's a lot of pollen. Specifically, I'm allergic to tree and grass pollen. I think it's more so grass pollen than tree pollen, which, literally means I'm allergic to grass, which is, yippee. I think it's only certain types of grass, though. I've definitely had times where I've, lied down on grass for a little bit, and there's like little spots on my arm. So it's very much a specific type of grass that I think I'm allergic to. But it's not like a bad reaction or anything like that. It literally is just mainly, feeling stuffy, throat feeling just a little bit sore, which I don't know if you guys can hear. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with today. So might be a bit of a shorter stream today. Also the reason why there's no webcam as well, because I'm sniffling mess at the moment. So might be a little bit shorter of a one today, but we'll see how things go. But that's kind of what my Tuesday has been. Started out with a really nice walk, and then into, oh god, it's still pollen season. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the pollen season now, at the very least. At least I think we are. I actually, hold on, what is the pollen season? Pollen season. How long does it last for? Oh wait, it says, oh yeah, here we go. Pollen. So grass pollen is typically from end of June to September. Okay, so we are kind of into the last little parts of the pollen season. Okay, that's good. And plus side as well, I've got the seasonal cold out of the way now. I feel, on the cold front, I feel much better now. I'm pretty sure the cold is completely gone. It's just, I made the rookie mistake of going outside. I should have known better than going outside. Foolish me. I should have known. My allergies don't let me go on nice walks. But it was a nice walk. I got myself a nice latte as well. I went to Greg's. They have pumpkin spice lattes at the moment, so I got a nice pumpkin spice latte and a nice Greg's sausage roll, which you can never go wrong with, because for those in the UK or have been to Greg's, the sausage rolls there are A tier, S tier even. Some of the best sausage rolls out there that you can get. So, other than the whole, assault of pollen, being attacked by grass, I had a pretty good day. Pretty chill Tuesday. It's just, again, a little bit stuffy. So today, we're going to be doing a little bit of Max today. Probably won't be getting into too much. I'm going to be taking it relatively easy. I might go to the coffee shop for a little bit, do some rounds there and just kind of see what's going on, I think. So without further ado, let us get in the game. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. That transition wasn't super smooth, but that's fine. So I did get to, after stream last night, I did do a few little things off stream, just because I wanted to get some stuff done before people went on vacation for TwitchCon. So I did end up meeting up with Mr. Chatty and gave him the clown fuel which we had made through the scraps unit in Sandy. So the idea being is we're basically almost like hiring the clowns, sponsoring the clowns to advertise for the Liquid Library. And with that is the, the whole clown fuel thing. Like, the idea that I proposed to Chatty is basically he's going to go out there with the clowns and distribute the clown fuel, the clown juice, whatever you want to call it, the C fuel, the G fuel parody. They're going to distribute it and say that it's from the Liquid Library. Because what I'm trying to do at the moment, which I think is an important thing, is letting people know that this place is being ran again. I think advertisement and word of mouth is going to be the biggest thing about getting things going here again. So I thought they would be a great group of people to really get started with that. So I'm interested to see what they kind of do with it. I don't expect them to do anything right now, because I know a lot of them are heading off to TwitchCon. So I imagine it's more so going to be a thing when they get back. I don't know when they're leaving for TwitchCon. I know a lot of people are kind of like, some have left already, some are getting ready to leave. I know most of people that are heading off to TwitchCon will probably gone by like end of tomorrow or something like that. The city is definitely going to be pretty quiet over the next week or so. That's for sure. Anyway, let's get our car out. There we go. Morning. Okay, I just locked the door myself. Okay, I guess I'll just smash my window. That's fine too. Oh, alrighty. So another thing that I did do off stream as well is I may have caved and I may have got paywall. I may have subscribed to paywall again just because I really liked those suits yesterday. It legitimately is just the suits. I love the suits that they've got inside of paywall. It's some of the best, like, fancy, classy clothes that you can get at the moment. So I admittedly, I did cave just a tinsy little bit. But, you know, it does mean that we've got a lot more fashion options to choose from at the moment. You know, a few more fashion options, which, you know, is always nice. Especially considering how limited our wardrobe is already. We primarily stick to the classy clothes, the fancy clothes, stuff like that. Which, unfortunately, in GTA, there isn't really many options for that. The suits and the suit vests are surprisingly limited. You know, most of what men have for fashion is hoodies and t-shirts. That's kind of what makes up most of the clothing for men in GTA. And, you know, like full body suits and wacky stuff, you know, stuff like that. So the classy sort of outfits that Max typically goes for is relatively limited. So, you know, I did just kind of cave in just a little bit and decided to get to paywall, which we're going to head to now because I want to stylize a bit. Lot Max is a luxury car now. Indeed he does. I decided to buy this car after we sold the girl's house. This is basically what I used all of the cut that Max got from the girl's house on. And I think I made the right choice. It's nice to have a bit more of a styling car on Max. A bit more of a business angled car. Which, you know, don't get me wrong, the Glendale is a great car. It can be a classic car. It's just, you know, that has definitely a different sort of vibe to it. Definitely a lot more of a business sort of vibe. I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice. And it goes surprisingly fast too. It's a surprisingly speedy car. Alright, so I do have some outfits already made based on when I had paywall before. And let's see. So I've got this one, which is using the... Oh, there we go. This is using the brown suit that they've got. New, nice and classy. I've got this one, which is using like the suit jacket that you get with it too. This is me trying to replicate the gray suit that I usually wear. Though this is as kind of gray as you can get it. It's like a... I'm not even sure if this is gray. It's just like a dark white. Which I guess is technically gray now I think about it. But it's a different sort of gray. I mean, is it beige? Honestly, I can't really pinpoint what color this is. Is it white? Oh, let me have a look in the light real quick. Is this a white suit or is this a gray suit? It's definitely a different sort of gray than the other one. I guess it is gray, kinda. I don't know. I kind of like the other one that we've got in terms of the gray suit. I like the... It's almost like a tweed sort of gray that our original suit has. This suit. I really do like this suit. Like, this is what I'm probably primarily going to use when it comes to Max doing work inside the Liquid Library. I just think it looks really It looks very Max to me. It suits him really nicely. And then also I've got this one as well, the black vest. Which again, you know, I like this one. This is more of like a, well, I say casual, but you know, Max casual sort of wear. I guess what we could do now is, where is it? Let's redo the Brewster outfit, the coffee outfit. Now that we've got more things to work with, let's see if we can get a new outfit made for this. Because this one isn't bad. It's just a little bit basic, you know. I want to see if we can mess around with the new suits. Let's see. So we'd have to put this on. This. We'll have to change this to... I actually don't know what this is changing. I don't know what these ones are. Oh, yeah, I know what those are. I know what those are, okay. I want to go for blank for this, I imagine. There we go. Just got to cook for a second here. Let's go for a white undershirt. Go. White undershirt, nice. Has Max taken over ownership of the Liquid Library? Basically, yeah. You know, he's the owner of the Liquid Library in every sense, but like legally. I do plan to try and run it and get it back up and running. Like all sections of it back up and running. Like what I'm primarily going to be focused on to begin with is the library section. And then, you know, with that, try and bring up the other sections too, like the bar section. And ideally, endgame is to try and get the criminal elements of the Liquid Library back up and running too. Like, you know, the whole, what's it called? The John Wick aspects of the library that Sis wanted to do. That is generally one of my goals. Also, sorry for the voice crack there. Like I said, throat's just a little bit suffering today because of the good old hay fever. God, I love being allergic to grass. It's great. Okay, I'm liking this. Also, this isn't actually too bad. It lets me use the new vest as well. Maybe change the pants. Let me see what pants I've got. I think there is some pants that usually go with these suits. As we want the whole time, basically. The other thing is the state won't recognize us owning the library because, you know, they want people to own buildings that are through the real estate app. Like, you know, the buildings that you actually, you can build stuff within. That's what they want to make businesses out of. Though the counterpoint to that is people that have bought the commercial properties aren't running businesses out of it. So what are we supposed to do? I would love to open up a bar on Max, like from one of those real estate properties. It's just, you know, there's none to buy. Every single one of them is usually pretty expensive and then purchased instantly. So, you know, I'm making do with what I've got. And I very much do enjoy the Liquid Library too. What are these? These trainers look really weird. They're raised weirdly. It's actually probably the only shoes that men can get that actually increases their height. Damn. Okay, I guess if you don't want to be a short king, you can wear these. I'm happy being a short king, though. Let's see, let's get I mean, these don't look too bad. I like the Oxfords, it's just there's no good,
Mr. got literally a nice ass, you know, in fashion. Nice ass choices.
Thank you, you know, always got to stay classy.
Yeah, literally. I could take some lessons from you.
There's nothing wrong, just get yourself some nice suits and suit vests. Unfortunately, there isn't really too many options in that regard.
Well, you know, we can deal with what we have. Apparently, you are dealing with that very, very well.
Honestly, most of my outfits are kind of the same. But, you know, I do try my best. It's all about color matching, you know, changing the colors of it. Different variations. This is my,
The best I got is this.
I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, minus the helmet, it is
This is the
still a
best.
quite classy look.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
That's a,
hello, from the coffee shop.
yep, our neighbor from the
Mm-hmm.
coffee shop.
Hello there. Yes, I'm actually just getting my coffee shop outfit sorted.
Yeah. We're sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, it's no worries. Always happy to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Let's see, what shoes do I want to combo with
Have
this?
a lovely one.
Hope you as well.
Stay safe.
You too.
Finish day.
Let's see, what shoes go
Yeah,
with
I'm looking
this?
for this one.
I like the color of these. I guess these ones do go with it pretty well.
Some wigs.
Shoes, the shoe options for men are very, very limiting. It's mainly just trainers. Like, most of these shoes to me just look identical. Like, with very, very little variation between them. A lot of them are very, very, very similar. Then you have, like, these ones as well. The papyrus shoes from Undertale. I remember Fanny used to wear these. And also Crocs as well. Though they don't have the HUA Crocs anymore, unfortunately. Which were the superior ones. Yeah, so for the Oxfords, there isn't any good, like, matching one for this. Let's go, like, white. That's like a pinkish white, though. That kind of works, but it's a little bit distracting. That's white, but again, it's too white, that one. You know, I'm just gonna go for this one. These work for what I'm trying to go for. Go. Let's see, glasses. Do I want to keep these glasses? I am liking the circular glasses for Max. I think they give a nice, you know, barista sort of look. They do have these larger ones too. But this is like, I'm looking like Morpheus now. Not really the sort of vibe I'm going for. These look very silly. Oh, these are mana glasses. I didn't even notice. Don't know what this one changes. Base 48. Is that changing anything? Is this like nails? I can't tell if anything's changing there. Doesn't look like it. No, I'm quite happy with these glasses. Let me just see. Is there any color changes we can do to it? Not many, no. We'll just make it, you know, straight black. Yeah, that should work. Oh, what's the side of it look like? Is that... Yeah, I think that should do. Well, let's have a look. See, does this work? Yeah, I think this gives a nice, you know, barista sort of vibe. Also, is my arms popping through? Let's have a look. See? Nope, no arms popping through. Perfect. You know, I do love the suit options that you have with Paywall. Like, this suit vest is just... It's perfect. It's the best suit vest. And it does have a few color variations too, which is handy. Outfits, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to replace the Brewster look. This is... I mean, look at that. The new one just looks so much better. There we go. We don't have the arm straps, but I think that's okay. Rooster. There we go. Perfect. Easy peasy. But you know, our goal is to get the Liquid Library back up and running. That is our ultimate goal at the moment. Like I said, I really would love to get the criminal elements back up and running too. It's just going to be a bit difficult. Because that's going to require a lot of capital. Which isn't always the easiest of things to come by. And it also requires people kind of subscribing to the idea too. Which again isn't the easiest of things. It would have been easier with Sis around because he already has like that level of respect with criminals. Max isn't really there. Like, Sis's respect with criminals is a lot different to how Max is with criminals. And you know, Sis was a criminal as well, so we understood that word a lot better than Max ever would. It really is a shame that we were never able to get that element of the library up and running back then. It really would have been nice. But, you know, who knows what the future may hold. We'll try what we can. That's ultimately all that we can do. And who knows, maybe the next update that comes through with NoPixel will help us out too. Maybe that'll bring some new tools for us to mess around with. I think it'd just be really fun to try and become a quest giver of some sort. Like a fixer. And honestly, being part of the rental company with Flippy is going to help with that. I love the idea of giving, like, as a reward for a quest, we give someone a car. That feels very fixery. Try and make it more than just, you know, money rewards for completing things. Go. Let's go see how the coffee shop's doing. I'm gonna eat some spare food we have on us too. There we go. You know, the ultimate goal is get Liquid Library up and running. However we may go about doing so. We might get some help along the way too. I don't know if anyone in Hyde would be interested in working there. It won't be... It's a different sort of work though. I think if you want to do that sort of work, here is the best spot for it. Like, you know, serving drinks and stuff here. Ooh, someone at the coffee shop?
Oh gosh, remind me
Oh,
Devushke.
morning.
Levushke.
How's
Okay,
it going?
Lev. Okay.
Going
And
well,
then
going well. How about
pomegranate, right?
yourself?
Okay, okay.
Not too bad.
I remember.
Ooh, things been busy here this morning?
Woo! I usually suck at remembering.
Yeah, the goober's been doing its job.
Ooh, perfect, perfect. Well, I just gonna
Oh
run
my
out and
God.
back in and can't see the fridge.
Alright.
Run out and back in so we can see the fridge. Yep. I've got to think of just different ways that we can attract people to the library. I'm hoping word of mouth will definitely help out. And Max does know a lot of people these days too, which hopefully will help out with that too. I have to see though. I think events definitely will be a big thing. I just got to get over my fear of hosting events. I just got to like bite the bullet and just try and host some. Like bingo. I really want to host bingo again.
Oh my God.
I hosted it once and it did work out
Your
pretty
brain
good.
just goes mush.
I can see it now.
How was Sandy for you guys?
Perfect. Deliveries enabled? Yep, they're enabled. Perfect.
Okay, okay.
How are we doing the cupcakes?
Yeah, they're going well, actually.
That's good. You know, I usually have a lot of people ordering the cupcakes.
So you're learning? That's awesome.
Especially after Storm. That's when usually you order the most.
Yeah.
These two of these
Now that
chopped
you're
up
here, I'll be able
restock.
to
Yeah, it's good.
Go and make
money
some
for
fresh
now.
ones.
I'm hoping
yeah.
once that whole
I'll be chilling here for a bit.
Do Sandy all day and stuff doesn't fuck it up, but we'll see.
Or to be here after Storm as well.
Yeah,
Get
I think I
the-
gotta renew it
Yeah,
after Storm.
they mentioned making Sandy a 24-hour thing, and
Someone
also
said it may be 12 hours after.
doubling the amount you can do.
12 hours after what?
messages on Sandy Saturdays.
Well, it says
but that might
it's-
cause prices to go down. You know.
Like a half hour after the storm, it's due to be renewed. So someone said it's like
Oh,
12 hours
yeah.
after that actually happened.
Yes, I've heard about that. And
And
we
you
do
know,
have a
I think
window,
some people
luckily.
Also get burned
Yeah, it's
out
like
and
2
then
hours or something.
do it, so we'll
Oh,
see.
will we even be able to open up after Storm then if it's up for renewal?
Should be able to right up until the time, I guess.
I guess so, because I've seen previously like the banner and stuff disappears.
Yeah, I
It'd be
just have to
interesting to see.
re-add it, I think.
Well, hopefully, I imagine you're able to get it. You should be all right, as long as people aren't
Yeah.
holding down the place with guns.
Hey, how you doing?
I think we'll be right.
Let me get a.
That should
I'm
be
gonna
good.
need 3 lamb donuts.
R3. There we go.
Just the lamb or
You know, bingo is. I actually
I'll
have
take
like
Booker T
an
with me.
actual bingo machine with me IRL that I use to host bingo. Typically, I have like a webcam on it. Like I've got a separate webcam specifically for the bingo section. The key thing for bingo, the main stopping point, is getting the cards made. That's the hardest part.
Well, there's no dishes.
But now the book printer's back, it shouldn't be too hard to do. Like previously, I did use the book printing system to get the bingo sheets made.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go make some cupcakes.
Oh, perfect.
There's a shop bin today.
I'll be up at the whatchamacallit?
Alright, yeah, I'll be here.
You have a good shift?
Because I've been suggested before to use like I know there's websites that you can go to where bingo sheets get generated that people can use. My worry about that is people cheating. Unfortunately, you can't have faith in people not to cheat when money's on the line. So I can't really use those websites because, you know, what if someone just keeps refreshing until they get a card that has all the numbers? You know, it adds a level of complication, unfortunately. What I did instead is I made, I think, about 30 separate books, each with its own unique pattern of numbers on it,
Absolutely.
which took me hours to make. I felt sick after making all of them. I think I've still got them saved somewhere too. I have to double check though, because I think some of them were a little bit broken a little bit. As in like, you know, what's the word for it? I accidentally did duplicate numbers accidentally. So I have to go through and check them all again. But no, I've actually still got all of them. Actually, I might just be able to reprint these pretty easily now I think about it. I just have to quickly comb over to make sure they're all good. And 30 I feel like should be enough, right? I feel like 30 should be enough for an event in the city. I don't think we ran out last time. Pretty sure we didn't run out last time. The idea being basically, you know, this way, if someone wins, they just bring the bingo sheet to me, and then I just verify, because you can't cheat that way. People can't just make their own bingo sheets. That's just a reference point. This is what the bingo sheets look like. I don't think there's any duplicate numbers here. I know there was some, though, so I'd have to go through and check them all again. But it shouldn't be too difficult to do. I think the number we did out of was about 90. There's like 1 to 90 is the number range that I used. This shouldn't be too hard to print again, actually. All it's going to take is me resizing everything. Just because, you know, the bingo, the books in 4.0 are different sizes compared to how they were in 3.0, which adds its own level of complications. I kind of miss the old book system, to be honest. The old book system let you have, like, any shape or size of page, which did enable a lot of creativity. Like, for instance, I could make a thin book and make it a pamphlet. I kind of like that system better, but the new system isn't bad either. Just takes some time getting used to. Pretty sure they did have to work on it from scratch. At least, you know, nowadays it's available to everyone too. So you don't need to go through anyone else, which definitely makes it a lot easier. Yes, I think I'll try and get these made then. I think bingo would be a really fun one to run. And we actually do have a section of the library, like one of the setups of the, what's it called? The Northern Wing is for bingo. Like, it was designed specifically for bingo.
I don't know. It's pretty packed here.
So it would work pretty alright. Yeah, I just got to get this all arranged correctly. Yeah, this won't be too hard to do, I don't think. Just got to make sure it all looks okay. Maybe I'll work on that off stream. Just get all the resizing done. I think that'd be a fun event to host. It can be one that it doesn't require much prep work either. It literally is just people come, we host the event, and, you know, that's kind of it. It's all about advertising. That's probably the big part of it. I think that's the part of event running that I always get most nervous about, is just no one showing up. I always get worried about that. Like, you know, it's like no one coming to your birthday party, you know? So whenever I try and do events, I try and make them pretty simple. So even if they do fail, it's not like I put too much time into it. And also, I want to try and make them easily repeatable too. You know, for bingo night, we can make that a bi-weekly thing, potentially. You know, maybe every Wednesday, 2 hours after Storm, we host bingo. Something along those lines. With, like, you know, maybe 20 to 30k on the line. Nothing too extravagant, just because, you know, Max ain't exactly rolling in the money. He's not exactly rolling in the dough at the moment, nor is he really making much money doing anything either. Again, the only reason I'd be motivated to do grinding these days is not for money for myself, but money that I could use to extend RP. That's the only reason I'd really want money these days, or grind out any form of money. But also, I don't want to do any grinding. I did too much of that in early 4.0. I don't want to go back to Group 6 or Grime. Grime, especially. Group 6 maybe, like, ever so often. Again, probably mainly off-stream. But Grime, no. Never again. It's good money, but my god, is that job soul draining. I'm glad that I didn't just stick there. Because initially I was going to stick with Grime in hopes that changes would come through to make it better. And that was like, I think 7 months ago. Which is kind of good that I didn't stick there now, because there hasn't been any single change to that job. I'm fairly certain that players and devs alike have just kind of forgotten that job exists. It's just been left to the wayside. Hello there.
Hello. Good God, you're very fancy.
Oh, you know, gotta stay classy.
Yeah, can I get 3 Chiliad waters, please?
3 Chiliad waters, you have got it.
Mmm.
There we go.
That's
From
right.
just tap your card there, I'll get that sorted for you. So, 1, 2, 3. And that is 3 Chiliad waters right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you very much. I'm
No
sure my
worries.
customer will.
And view order complete. You know, I'm glad that I didn't stick with it. I think Timothy was trying to convince me to stick with it, but even he quit in the end too. I think once Goofy and Tony quit Grime, that's when I knew that it was time to quit. Because those two were like actively trying to get things improved there. So if they quit, that meant nothing was going to change with it. That basically meant that it's going to remain the way that it is, and it did remain the way that it was. It's just kind of a flawed job altogether, in my opinion, Grime. Like, if people are watching movies and TV shows whilst doing a job in RP, that's not a good sign, you know? People shouldn't be watching other media whilst doing RP. Because, you know, you're meant to be engaged with roleplay. If you're watching something else, that means you're not engaged with the roleplay. If that makes sense. It's a bad sign if people are doing that. But honestly, I don't really know what sort of changes could come to Grime to make it better. I think maybe... Actually, I don't even know what could change with it. Maybe someday in the future it'll change. I'm still hoping for some good new civilian jobs to come through at some point. Hopefully trying to, you know, keep some people being civilians. I don't know how many civilians are kind of left out there these days. I think there's still a fair few. Probably not too many as there used to be. But there's a handful, I imagine. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Haley. I have faith there's still good pockets of civilians out there. Pure civilians. Not civilians that also, you know, in the background do moonshine.
There should be enough for Nia.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that should get us through. I guess Max did do moonshine for a bit, but not anymore. Now he's back to being a
We're
pure
trying to
civilian.
keep the... Someone made a bunch of coffees. They go bad because no one buys all the variety stuff.
Yeah, it's mainly the
we should be
chili
keeping-
waters.
The chili head water's for the goober only, so... Well, I mean, people can buy it, but it's the only thing goober will take. Otherwise, you're taking an order for 8 different coffees is fucking hectic.
Yeah,
So,
and I don't like serving people anything that's like below 50% quality as well.
yeah,
It
I've
just
been
doesn't
trying to
feel
keep
right.
around 5, but whoever must have been working earlier today made like 20 of everything.
Oh,
So
jeez.
it kind of all went bad. I managed to get rid of some of it. But
Yeah, I see the chai latte is getting below 50. I try and keep around like 5 to 10. Sometimes 6,
Yeah,
just because, you know, the 6 stations.
yeah,
Hello
actually just
there.
keep 5 of everything but the chili
Hello.
head water. So.
Can I get a single mocha frappe, please?
Single mocha
Damn
frappe?
Uber Eats scuffed again.
Oh, that's all good. 1 mocha
Does that
frappe.
actually work if you just buy one thing?
Yes, please.
There we go. Alrighty, 1 mocha frappe. That is 1
I
mocha
love it when it
frappe.
scuffs.
Right there for you. Hopefully that fixes it for you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Best of luck. Hello there.
Hi, can I get 4 chili at water?
4 chili add waters, you have got it.
Yep.
Y'all just chilling the rest of the day?
There you go. If you want to just tap your card there, and I'll get that sorted for you.
Like, if I'm gonna chill, I might as well just sit here and chill.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is 4 chili add waters right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
All right. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Have a
No
good one.
worries. Go, close out those orders. Boom. And boom. There we go. Easy peasy. So yeah, hopefully the rental stuff should be easy enough to do. Have you ever dealt with the rental system before? You know, the for the booths.
Yeah. So it should be... I'm hoping I can change it into the correct name.
Oh, that help.
I believe I can, so...
Perfect. Yeah, you should be able to just name it whatever. Well, hydrate, hopefully.
Yeah. I'll make it better for the goober because a lot of goober people that don't know come in
This-
looking for basic dish coffee and
Luckily, it does say coffee, though, so they at least know that, you know, it's the coffee shop.
yeah.
That helps out a little bit. If it just said basic bitch, then it'd be a bit different.
That is true.
I know, I think one down there is called Besties on Google, which can be a bit confusing.
It's called what? Besties.
Yeah, Besties.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. What are people doing at Senior Buns?
I'm not sure.
I've seen it work there in ages. Fair enough. And not be making their own food.
I don't know. They might be trying to revive it or something.
Ooh, maybe they're just trying to get their stars up with the guy. You need to do that to get one of these stores, right?
Yeah. It's pretty simple though.
You know, you just got to put some hours in there, basically.
Yeah, I did it in like 4 hours or something.
Not too
I only had
bad.
like went from. I did. Yeah, it's basically you just need. It's like 1 star per order. So
Not too bad then.
All right, mate.
Hello again.
3 Chiliad waters this time.
Alrighty, if one just tap a card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
There you go.
2, 3. Alrighty, and that
What a
is,
cracking job you're doing here.
you know, do try my best. And there you
Fabulous.
go. 3 Chiliad waters. I hope your customer
Cheers,
enjoys.
mate. Back later. I'll tip you later, okay?
See you soon.
See ya.
Easy peasy. When you did work there, did you get many people through? Like, you know, ordering stuff?
Hello.
yeah.
Hey
Trying
there.
to put a special on there.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing better today.
Good to hear.
I require hydration at its finest.
Hydration and,
And
caffeination?
cupcakes.
And cupcakes too. Can't go wrong with some cupcakes.
Now with those
What
are
can
really
interest you in then?
good. The mocha frap.
Mocha flat? Sure thing.
How much are they? I have to start asking prices for things.
So if you're looking for the cupcake and drink combo, it's about $2.50
Ooh.
plus tax.
All right. I think I would like to have 2 combos of that.
Two
Is that
combos?
2 combos?
Yeah, 2 combos will do. So 2 cupcakes and 2 mocha frappes then.
Yes, please.
Sure thing. If you want to just tap a card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
Do. Thank you.
2 of those and 2 of those. All right, and here you go.
Thank
Mocha
you.
frappes and 2 cupcakes right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you. These cupcakes are awesome. All right. Bye.
See you. Hello there.
All right, can I get
Yeah.
9 Chiliad water, please?
9 Chiliad waters. You have got it. There you go. If one just tap a card there, I'll get that sorted for
Thank
you.
you very much.
Oops, sorry.
4 more deliveries, Jordan, and I'll be there.
Go.
Nice.
Alrighty, and that is 9 Chiliad waters right there for you. I hope that you
Thank very
enjoy.
much. Have a good day.
Well, I'll get started re-upping on those. Go. Boop, boop, boop. Easy peasy. I do like the coffee shop. I like that it's, you know, almost guaranteed interaction with people. It's nice. Let's get like 12 of these made.
What can I do for you, bud?
Can I get 5 Chiliad water?
Yeah, let's get those
No
on.
problem.
Boom. Boom.
You just swipe your card.
Boom.
Yep.
And boom. Boom. And boom. Perfect. I like the coffee shop. I feel like Max really does fit the coffee shop very well. Oh, getting more of these made. Just fits the vibe, you know. I mean, drinks are his specialty, ultimately. It's always what he's been best at. Boom. And boom. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There, let's get a few more on. Boom. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy. I've got to make sure I'm having my tea. Throat's definitely feeling a bit rough today. Tea usually helps with it though. Well, sometimes. Actually, I probably should add a peppermint tea, not a green tea. I'm not sure if green tea is good for the throat or not. I just fancied a green tea today. I think peppermint is typically better. Because green tea has caffeine in it, right? Like a decent bit of caffeine, and that's not the best for the throat. Kind of like how coffee isn't really good for the throat. Not like, you know, the worst thing in the world, just, you know, don't mainline it. Ginger tea? I've never tried ginger tea before. I will say there's a bit of honey in the green tea, which usually helps out. But in hindsight, I probably should have gone for peppermint. A lot more soothing peppermint. Let's see what else we need. Let's get a few of these made. 2, 3. 3 mocha frappes. 2. Boom. Boom. And boom. Easy peasy. I'm trying the different types of tea. Top 3 at the moment is definitely green tea, peppermint tea, and chamomile tea. Adding honey, milk, and lemons to help you throat. Though I didn't put any milk in it. I don't typically have milk in my tea, or at least, you know, the teas that I've got. Like I said, I've got peppermint, green tea, and chamomile tea. I don't think those really go well with milk. They have honey though. And it is an grommet mug as well. I feel like that has some rejuvenating properties to it. You know, in theory. Let me eat this before it goes bad. Oh. You know, I'm making sure to keep good care of it the best I can. He's my main instrument after all.
Hello.
Hello, what can I get you?
3 Chilean waters this time, bud.
3 Chilean waters? You have got it. There you go. We'll just tap the card there. Let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is 3 Chilean waters right there for you. Enjoy.
Cheers, boss.
Oh, easy peasy. Actually, do you typically have milk in green tea? I know, like, English tea and stuff like that, you typically have milk in. I will say, I also only have oat milk in. I don't have any dairy milk. Not that I'm, like, lactose intolerant or anything like that. It's just I prefer oat milk in porridge and coffee, and that's pretty much all that I use milk for. Is porridge and coffee. Or, is it? Yeah, it is porridge. Oatmeal, porridge, kind of the same thing. That with a bit of honey in is always really nice.
Hello, can I get 9 waters again, please?
9 waters, you've got it. There you go. If one just tap a card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
Thank you very much.
Ooh. Oh god, we're almost out again. Alrighty, and that is 9 of those right there for you. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Yeah, what's good, Willie?
Hello there.
Can I get 5 Chilean water, please?
5 Chilean waters, you've got it. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Tap a card there and I'll get that sorted.
Yep.
Alright, and that is 5 Chilean waters right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you.
No worries. Already out of Chilean waters again. Ooh, we're running out of beans too. I think we're actually running out of beans too. Boom. 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 I haven't actually tried chai before. Doesn't chai just mean tea? Am I wrong in saying that? Look at that. And boom. There we go. He's sorted. Boom. And boom. Maybe I should try some more sweeteners in it. And it wouldn't hurt at the end of the day, right? Honey's definitely the best, though. There we go. We use milk instead of water. Oh, okay. Interesting. That does actually sound kind of nice. I've always wanted to try bubble tea as well. I know that's like a completely different thing. You know, since we are on the topic of tea, I've never tried bubble tea before. I want to know what the balls taste like. I always thought you weren't supposed to drink the balls. But apparently you are. I want to know what they taste like now. Like tapioca? I have no idea what tapioca is. So probably answer unknown. I don't know what tapioca is. It sounds familiar. Oh, we've got another Goober order coming in. Boom. Hey. Boom. Oh, hello again.
You'll never guess what I need.
9 waters?
Yes, please.
Sure thing. There we go.
How many more have you got to do?
I didn't think it went through.
Oh, it's because of the dishes. Let me get those
Oh, my
sorted.
bad. Sorry, I was sorting something out of my phone.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Get those sorted. You might have to turn deliveries off after this. We're out of Chiliad waters. Go get that one cleaned. I've got the waters on me. The 9. Here we go.
All right, we run out of cups, did we?
Yeah, I think we've run out of cups too. Going through.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Right. And 9 Chiliad waters right there for you.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks, man.
So probably turn off that for now. I'll get some cups after storm. But if it's worth going to get them now or not.
Yeah, I went and got 100 before, but I didn't want to get too many because obviously with renewing it and stuff, I would rather get that out of the way and then go from there because
Oh, that's
I don't know
understandable.
if I've got to resubmit stuff, and it took me 2
Yeah.
days to find someone last time to get stuff authorized. So
Yeah, that's just going to take some time. All right. I mean, I'll pop by here after storm just to have a look. Maybe I'll bring like 30 odd cups with me. Maybe no goober. After storm, typically we get a lot of regular orders anyway. At least get the cupcakes sorted. They can be sweet and pretty much tasteless. They're fun to chew on. Yeah, I think the thing I'm most curious of. What's the texture like? Is it like a gum sort of texture? In my mind, it's like a grape. Like you bite into it and it bursts with juices. That's what it's like in my mind. My head canon. I don't know if that's true. Is it more like a Malteser, where it's a bit crunchy? There's many, many ball shapes that have many different textures. Maybe I should try one next time I'm out. I should have tried one today, to be honest. There are some that burst? Oh, okay. There's different ways it can be prepared then. Hope you order. Good. Deliveries are off, right? Yep, they're off. Perfect. All good. I don't know if Flippy's going to have that meeting with Nino or not. I probably should let him know that I'm around either way. Around after the storm. Needed before. Yep. I think he went to jail yesterday when I texted him. I may have to give that a go. Try chai latte, maybe try bubble tea. Maybe I'll do that on my day off this week. Have a nice trip into town and get myself a nice tea. Give it a go. There is some nice, well, I say nice. There's a lot of chain coffee and tea restaurants in the place I live. It's got like Costas and stuff like that. Asian coffee shop owner IRL. I technically did work at a cafe for a little bit. However, I got next to no training and pretty much every coffee I served was cold. Well, no, it wasn't the coffee. It was the milk part that I struggle with. Like, you know, heating up the milk. But, you know,
I
again...
think I might shut up because I'm going to have to empty the account and stuff.
Ooh, right, okay. Do you want me
When it
to
goes
pop
through.
off for now?
Yeah, what do we got? Like, it's only 15 minutes till the storm anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, might just, mind if I yoink a cupcake and coffee?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Help yourself. I'll
I'm
probably empty the fridge.
That's probably a good idea, in case you can't open for a few days. And there's a good chance a lot of them are just going to become generic coffees once it's up for renewal.
Yeah.
That's what happened last time. Uses traditional Western teas. I've only really gotten into teas this year. I never really drank much tea growing up. My parents, though, they had loads of tea. I just always went for coffee. Do you want me to carry some stuff?
Oh, there's 25 pumpkins in there. Maybe I just mash them up.
Do they become lighter? If they become lighter, may as well.
Yeah, well, it's 250 kilo right now, and it'll go down to like 2.5 kilo.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely better then. I can help you with that.
I got half of them.
See, can we chop them up at the same time is the question?
Possibly.
We can. Just speeds up the process a little bit. And boom. I do want to try some different teas. More fancy teas, just because I just have tea bags at home. You know what I should get? I should get like a nice pot of tea. That'd be really handy when doing streams. I just have a nice little pot of tea to the side that I can pour myself a glass while streaming. You know, have it keep warm as well. That would definitely help out a bit. Go chop those up. You know, I think I'm going to try boba this week, see what it's like. I'm pretty sure there's a place I can get it in town. I live in a very, like, a very tourist destination sort of town. So a lot of the stuff in the town center is coffee shops and cafes. It basically is just that. There's nothing else. It's just cafes. Some nice cafes, though, I will admit. There's even one that's like just waffles. It just sells waffles. But like different types of waffles. Like, you know, waffles with bacon infused and stuff like that. Go chop that up. Nice food places, though. For me, that's like a luxury just because the place that I grew up, all that we had was a corner store in the center of town and a takeout that was open maybe once every 5 years and was changing ownership constantly. Being able to just walk into town and just grab whatever food is the luxury to me. Getting takeout is a luxury to me. Chop that up. Boom, chop that up. You know, I do like the vibes of this coffee shop. I will say, the one thing that I'm worried about with the Liquid Library is sometimes I think that it's too big. I feel like the cozy small vibe might suit Max better sometimes. Like, you know, this sort of size. Oh, let me get you the pumpkins. Yep. Imagine just a little cafe that Max could run. Like, you know, maybe just a little bit bigger than this. That'd be kind of cute. Just does a lot of things at once, which can be a bit much.
Everything's out of there. I'm going to stick it in the kebab shop.
Oh, perfect. I'll pop off for now then. I think that's everything
worries.
clean then.
Should be good like 30 minutes after storm. I'll see you here anyway, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll come by and check out.
Alrighty. No worries.
Alright, perfect. I will see you then.
See you then, mate.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be one of the difficulties of the library. I mean, hell, even the, you know, the tours that we give, it takes like a good 15 minutes sometimes to do a good tour of the library. It's a really big building. But it can also be very easy to get lost in and be a bit overwhelming to some people. As beautiful as the building it is. It's one of those things I wonder if I could maybe do both. I know maybe we run the liquid library, but also we have a nice little cafe we can run too. Then I also wonder, is that going to be a bit too much? And should I just try and do... Is that me splitting my focus too much? And it's better if I just kind of focus into one thing. And also, if I want to open up a cafe, where? There's nowhere available. Have 4 people run the library? Kinda, yeah. The difficulty with the bar is you can have the bar open, but most events are going to be happening in the northern wing. And if events happening in the northern wing, no one's going to be going to the bar. That's something that we saw happening a lot. It's almost like we need a second mini bar down in the northern wing for events. Usually people just sit at the librarian counter and serve drinks instead. But it is just a beautiful building. I said, if I could get every aspect of the building running, then it would be fully utilizing the size. Because then at that point, we'll be using the... we'll use the bar section, we'll use the library section, and ideally, I want to use the criminal sections too. As much as I don't consider Max a criminal, I would love to try and get those sections up and running again. Not being followed, are we? Difficult to tell. They think I'm doing goober, aren't they? I bet you that's what they're trying to roll up on me for, if anything. I'm going to turn right up here and see. I feel like we're definitely being followed right now. And right. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, they're turning left, they're turning left. Maybe we're just heading the same direction. Maybe that's what was going on there. Was a little bit sus, though. Honestly, if I see anyone legally driving in a sports car, that's how you know to get set up. Nope, they're still behind us. I see them there. People driving legally is always the most sus. I'm not doing goober, so I totally got nothing to lose here. Let's see, are they still following? Doesn't look like it. Maybe they lost me. No, I'm pretty sure that's them there. They're definitely I think trying to follow in some regard. Huh. If I was to guess, they probably think I'm doing goober because they came from the section. And people carry like hundreds of thousands of dollars on them when they're doing goober. Oh, well, let's just head back to the library. They're 100% following though. I think they just lost us though. Library, one for liquor, one for rents, one for premises, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there is a way. There's enough room for multiple things in there. Not to mention the cigar lounge as well. Don't forget about the cigar lounge. There's a whole room for like a cigar club in there too. And there is a club meeting as well. The meeting room is certainly meant to be so a gang can run out of there. It really is a huge building. I really do want to try and get things going there if I can. If we can, I mean, I guess we could try and make it into like a cafe sort of setting here too. I could always talk to Jordan about maybe, us selling coffee from here. Let's count the lounge and meeting room as part of the events. I guess so. I think meeting room, the lounge is definitely more for meetings, I'd say. The event space is definitely the northern wing. That's where the event space is. The bar section is more for like casual openings and stuff like that. Say if someone wants to come in for a drink here and there. That's what this section's more for, I'd say. This is a lot more of a passive sort of area, I'd argue. And then for active events, it'd be down there in the northern wing. Then Cigar Lounge is good for like one-on-one meetings. We were actually supposed to start a club in here back in the days, just we never got around to doing it. No, there really is a lot in here. I mean, it isn't like huge is the thing. It's not like it's a grand hall. The difficulty of running the bar was always the fact that, like, when you come in through those doors, you can't see the bar. That part was always a little bit difficult. You know, people, if they're new to this building, don't know where the bar is. And again, look at how beautiful that bar is. It looks so goddamn good. I do miss Top Shelf. I really wish that we still had some level of, like, unique alcohols to use. I like the idea of maybe trying to get a dispensary situation going on for moonshine. But I also wonder if that would ruin the specialty of moonshine. Because that's what it was back in the day. We never wanted moonshine to be legal. The excitement of moonshine was the fact that it was illegal. There we go. Can you still sit down in these chairs all right? I remember it always being a bit of a struggle. I know there's a bunch of new placing emotes you can use too. Let me try real quick. Let's try my favorite one, the writing one. Is that easy to use here? You like... Boom. You know, this is the issue I always had with these chairs. You always end up lower than what you're placing yourself as. I don't know how to fix that. Let's see, maybe this one? I think this one is designed for bar stools. Let's try this one. Z. Let's try and go a little bit further up this time. Okay, that kind of worked. It's a little bit tricky, but you can definitely still... I feel like I'm hovering. I am hovering now. Damn it, I've gotten too high. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. It needs to be just right. I think in 3.0, you could actually just press E and then sit down on these. I think. It's been so long since 3.0 now that I kind of forget. It's almost been a year since 4.0 came out now. It's weird. I remember this time last year I was coping about 4.0. Back then, you know, we thought it was 3.5, not 4.0. You're thinking there's going to be a trailer at TwitchCon. You're thinking, okay, after TwitchCon, then it's going to drop. Then things are going to happen. But then we didn't find out until like November time. In fact, we didn't really know when 4.0 was going to come out until a week before it was coming out. Like, we didn't really have much notice for 4.0. We knew that it was coming, but we didn't know the exact date until I think... I'm pretty sure it was like exactly a week before it was released. Which honestly is probably the best bet. Just because as soon as people know that there's a wipe coming, it really does change how people RP. It's understandable why they probably wanted to wait on that. Okay, so this definitely does work. You can sit in these stools. That's good. Oh, I gotta decide how I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be a challenge to get this place feeling lively and not empty. Because I think that's the thing with how big it is that it just feels empty most of the time. I think that's one of the big downsides to how big of a building it is. Whereas, say if we're in a cafe that's like, you know, not even the size of that area there, having one person in there makes it feel a lot more full. Back in the day, it was a lot easier having the HOA around. Well, I say that, it's not like they ever really came in the building, which is the thing that I always grump to them about. But, you know, they definitely did help make it feel more alive. Decisions. Also, why is there a shoe in the center of the D&D table? Why do I feel like that was a clown's doing? Yoink. Oh, damn, they're brand new shoes, too. I guess you could... Hold on. Can I throw this in the fire? And... Yeah. Oh, no, they're really bouncy. I throw this? Can we throw it over the Lady of the Lake? Can I throw it in the mouse hole, actually? I know the mouse hole is modeled. Does it fit in the mouse hole? And... Okay, that didn't work. You know, let's just go put it in the locker. That makes the most sense. Let's go put that in the dildo locker. Yeah, I do wonder if they're going to be saving the next big NoPixel update for the anniversary of 4.0. It would kind of make sense if they did that. Though that is still a good few months away, so I don't know if they're going to wait that long. It's still another, like, 3 months away. Then again, I guess it has already been 3 months plus since the last big update, so what's another 3 months? Yeah, I gotta decide with the Liquid Library. It's definitely going to be a challenge. I mean, the people that we're hanging out with yesterday seemed interested in working here. So maybe once we start getting more people hired and maybe getting more people know about the place, it'll be easier to get going. I think maybe comboing this with the coffee shop will be good for me. Because, you know, the benefit of the coffee shop is that we definitely do get a lot more active interactions. Here, I don't know how often we're going to be getting interactions to begin with. Maybe a bit difficult. But at least in the coffee shop, we get to talk to people. And, you know, ultimately that is what I enjoy. It is nice just chatting with people. We'll see, though. We'll see. I definitely do want to try and get this place running in some regard, though. I hate to see it just kind of go to waste. Just because, you know, I put a lot of work in here. Obviously, Dark put tons of work into this place. And it is the only building that survived from 3.0. Which I still don't know how we're the only building that survived. Not even Uwu Cafe survived. Not even Burger Shot survived. We're literally the only interior from 3.0 that's still around. I mean, you can kind of get it considering, like, how detailed of a building it is. It's probably because as well, like, in 3.0, we didn't have the Northern Wing. Like, the Northern Wing was still in construction during 3.0. I feel like that is partially the reason why we got to keep it. Is because, you know, we never got to have this in 3.0, so therefore it's open in 4.0. I know, there could be a few different reasons. I'm happy that it's still here, though. Just got to decide how we're going to go about things. Hopefully we'll get some people helping out. I think that'll definitely make it a bit easier if we get some people helping us with this. So what do I look like without the vest? Because one of the benefits of this vest is that I can actually take it off. Not too bad. A little bit of clipping going on there, which I didn't notice. I look very much more waiter-like now, though. I like the vest on. Vest looks nice. Completes the outfit. You know, we'll work on it. We'll get this place up and running in due time. I think we'll do good. And as I said before, Max is definitely a bit better, well-known around town these days than he was back then. So hopefully his name will, you know, hopefully carry some weight to it. Encourage some people to pop by. And then who knows what the future may hold. Dev support would help us out tremendously, of course. If we had, like, any level of dev support, that would be a game changer. Even just, you know, if we were able to get a bit of alcohol here and there. Honestly, even if we were able to just buy alcohol, not from the lady down there, but behind the bar, that would help us out tremendously too. Because it's a bit awkward when we have to, you know, we run out of drinks and have to just run down here and buy some more. It'd have to make it a little bit less awkward. But, you know, we'll see how things go. See how things end up. And honestly, making alcohol could be a lot more interesting now than it was in 4.0, 3.0. Just because of the fact the whole farming system's in the game now. Like, imagine if we had to, like, properly distill alcohol in a farm. Like, use ingredients from farming. That'd be kind of cool. Like, you know, maybe we get, like, an aging barrel or something like that. That was something that me and Sudi theorized for a while. That was going to be eventually available at the dude in Grapeseed. Because that would be pretty cool. Same with wine too. I hope wine makes a comeback to the city at some point. Because the winemaking system in 3.0 would actually match 4.0 pretty good. There we go. There's the server reset time. I know. Just gotta wait and see. Just gotta stay optimistic. I think that's the big thing. We can't doom too much. I'm trying to doom less this time around. Gotta be hopeful and hope that things work out. And see where things go, of course. Go. Load back in. I'll go to the coffee shop, make sure everything's good there. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one today. Try not to overdo it just because of, you know, the goddamn pollen. Ugh, I can't wait for we get into full winter. We had a taste of winter last week and it felt amazing. Now we're back into semi-warm weather again. I can't wait until we're back into full winter. I'm still wearing my cozy outfit though. Even if it is, you know, 20 degrees outside, I still feel okay wearing my cozy jumper. I'm just getting ahead of the trend. Ahead of the weather a little bit. Or at least, you know, trying to. There we go. You know, I think, at least for my plan of action for the library, my first plan is to try and focus more on the library side of things. Because if we get stuff going on the library side of things, that'll kind of link over to the alcohol side of things. I feel like alcohol on its own isn't going to be much of an attraction, unfortunately. But the books could be an attraction. And then, you know, with that comes the bar too. At least, you know, that's kind of what I'm hoping. I could talk to Sudi again as well about getting some bar snacks made. So we could serve some type of food at the library. Nothing too extravagant though. Just, you know, like some sides, like some pretzels, some peanuts, something along those lines. That would be ideal. Maybe some moonshine. I feel like asking to get some moonshine legalized would just be too much though. I'm not sure if the justices will take to that. It is supposed to be a dangerous substance. You know, moonshine does make you blind and everything. And I'm pretty sure the ghost of Sis may shoot me if that's the case. He was very always big on things being a double-edged sword in the city. So if I ever made moonshine legal, he'd probably find a way to shoot me with a shotgun. I don't think he'd like that. There we go. Loading in. Perfect. Again, though, we'll see. I'm still kind of getting comfortable back into GTA again. Try not to, like, overwhelm myself is the word for it. Trying to take it a bit easy for this first week. Just as I'm kind of getting my feet back on the ground. Letting people know that I am back around a bit more permanently again. Like with Chatty last night, you know, that whole thing was to let him know that I am going to be around a bit more. And I do want to try and do some business stuff with him. Actually, I think we can do something similar with other gangs too. One thing that we did back in the day is we made specialty drinks for every gang in town as like a way to motivate them to come to the bar. Like, no, they would have their own signature drink. I think I still have some of them. I know I still have the Hydra drink. Technically, I did make that for another bar, but, you know, I did make it still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every other gang doesn't exist, though. There's a Gulag gang one, that they don't exist. BSK, they don't exist anymore. Rust, they don't exist anymore. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much just Hydra. That's fair enough. Oh no, there's a Vargos one as well. I did like the Hydra one though. And we'll load back in. Let me switch on over. This is what the Hydra one looked like. Pretty straightforward, but you know, it looked pretty cool. I can't remember where I got these pictures of snakes from. I feel like it's probably from a tattoo or something. Or like a Goosebumps sort of book. They kind of have that sort of style to them. Definitely would be up for serving this one again, though. Especially since we are going to be working with Hydra on a few things. Which is another thing we're going to be keeping ourselves busy with once we get it going. It's just we've got to wait until we get certain meetings done. But we've pretty much got approval from Angel to get it done, which is good. I'm hoping that business will be a good way for us to get some money. That's what I'm ultimately hoping for with that business. It's a good way for Max to get income that isn't in a grinding way. Because, you know, screw grinding. I think grinding criminal stuff is probably more fun than grinding civilian stuff. Like, you know, selling moonshine and stuff like that. But no, screw grinding. I just want to have fun. I want to interact with people. That's what I enjoy about RP. Get some nice experiences with people. There we go. Loading back in. Let's head over to the food court then to make sure everything's good with the coffee shop. I will say if we do good at the coffee shop over the next month or so, Jordan did say that he doesn't want to keep the coffee shop forever. And if when he's done with it, he wants to give it to one of his employees. There's a good chance at some point we could own the coffee shop too. Which could go hand in hand with the library. Nothing to say that we can't do both. Especially if we could open up a coffee shop somewhere in Mirror Park. Unfortunately, that would require those Mirror Park buildings being available and not being purchased instantly. Which is a pretty big ask, unfortunately. Here we go, loading back in. Hope y'all are having a lovely Tuesday, by the way. I was having a nice Tuesday until the pollen started to hit. I really enjoyed that walk. Sometimes you just need those nice little walks. Clear the head sort of walks. Minus the pollen. You don't need the pollen. There we go. Perfect. Let's do a quick property check. Anything new? Nope. Still just the 2 mansions. Perfect. Anything new here? Nope. Everything still seems the same. Always worth checking, you know. Anything new in the business app? Damn it. I'm supposed to be on the Liquid Libraries business app now. I don't know why it doesn't show. I have a feeling it only is shown to the owner. Which is a pain because I'm technically the owner role. It just, you know, isn't working correctly. All good, all good. Making sure we're not getting hit by any cars. What's our number today, too? It is 35. I'm usually in the 30s. Oh, all good, all good. Yeah, like, imagine if we could turn that little mile-high organics into maybe a cozy little coffee shop. That'd be a really good spot for it. Hell, even if we could turn the old Mirror Park... Oh. Oh, am I glitched? Ah, oh, damn it, I'm glitched. Hold on, I gotta relog. This glitch happens sometimes. It's an odd glitch. For some reason, I can't see any entities. I can't see cars and I can't see people. It's a weird glitch that just happens ever so often when I load in. It's a pain. Should be fixed with a quick relog though. Typically isn't too bad. Go. Loading back in. Do lose our number, but it's not like we had a very low number anyway. Number 'tis just a number. Loading back in. Yeah, I think I definitely still want to look into the book side of Liquid Library. I think that could be a good attraction. I really hope... I think one thing I do hope we could get dev support wise is getting those secret rooms back open. Getting those secret rooms back open would be a game changer. At least the distillery. I understand getting the, the gun room back open probably won't happen. Because, it is a room full of guns. Whereas the other one is just a room with distillery plus barrels, which technically isn't illegal. But, technically the gun room is very illegal. That one wouldn't really work unless we had a secret lock. But I'm also pretty sure that secret locks aren't supposed to exist in 4.0. The other one wouldn't need a lock. It could just be open like any other door. It'd still be pretty secret because most people wouldn't know. Hell, most people don't even know the Liquid Library has a cigar lounge. Even people that have been in it multiple times. They wouldn't know there's a secret door underneath the stairs unless someone showed them. I just missed that room. I spent so many hours in that room. Max cannot be perceived, therefore he is not real. Exactly. We can sneak through. I'm also pretty sure those secret rooms are still there. Like I said, I've had a few loading errors every so often where I can see through things. And I can see the stairway going down. But I cannot unlock the doors. I'm pretty sure there's another secret room in the northern wing that we don't know about as well. I'm pretty sure Dark made another one. Some sort of tube or something. Something to do with the whole cloning theory that people had about the HOA. Wasn't there a poison room? There was a poison room. Max, I don't think Max ever got shown that room. Oh no, I'm pretty sure he got shown that room actually. He did get shown that room. Didn't get keys to it though, I don't think. Yeah, the poison room, I don't think that ever got fully finished. That was supposed to have a different look to it, but I don't think it ever got done. Again, it's one of those rooms that never really got used too much. There's a secret tunnel that leads to one of the buildings in Mirror Park. And coincidentally, that's where everyone sells weed now, in Mirror Park. It leads to that building that they sell weed in front of. So it wouldn't be too easy to go in and out secretly anymore. But that room should still be there. Pretty sure it should still be there. Even with because that room was meant to be the fail safe. Because I had a fake secret room that people could go into. I would have a fake stash in it. So people think they'd find that and say, "Ha, we found the stash," and then go elsewhere. It was to trick them into thinking they found the secret room, when really it's just a facade. To trick them into thinking they found the secret room. No, I'm pretty sure all those tunnels are still there. All it takes is someone just to unlock those doors. Please. I would be one hell of an attraction if we could get the door underneath the stairs and the door all the way through to the that secret building where people sell the weed. Having all of that just unlocked with no locks to it, I don't think would be too bad. Oh, damn it. I'm not being able to spawn in Mirror Park, am I? Damn it, that's where my car is. Rats, okay. I guess we're waking up at Little Soul Apartments instead then. I do have my Glendale here at the very least. Just not my classy car. So hopefully my Alpha isn't going to get towed. Because technically my Alpha is out over there now. Let's change that. Let's go, go, go. Max got little tidbits of the poison room. But it was late into 3.0, so I never got to do anything with it. But it was a really cool mechanic, poison. Again, one of those things that I felt like was never really utilized to its fullest potential. Same with the gun room, too. It was almost kept too much of a secret, to the point where it was just never getting used. So secretive that not even the people that knew about it would use it. That's kind of what happened to the gun room, too. People didn't want to spoil it and have it get, busted, that it just never got used. So I can see cars, that's good. Right, let's grab the Glendale. And Glendale. There we go. Our good old trusty Glendale, Tanya. At least we're near the Little Soul senior buns anyway. Let's see, all good, all good. Just gotta make sure the coffee shop's all good. Because technically it should be up for renewal now. Technically. All good. Line in. No, honestly, I would say that all the secret rooms is half of the library. Technically, half of the liquid library isn't even accessible right now. Because, it's fairly large, the rooms down there. Like, you got the secret distillery room. And from the secret distillery room, you've got a secret corridor leading all the way to the secret room outside the weed selling spot. But also within that corridor, there's another secret room that leads to the poison room, which then leads up towards the gun room behind the office. So there's a lot of secret rooms now I think about it. It genuinely is like half of the building isn't accessible to us at the moment. Let's go make sure everything's good here.
I feel a lot better now.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to do anything. I just want to check.
What? Oh no, I got food. I thought you said, am I online?
CCC. Yeah, we can still clock in. Okay. Let me go check. Yeah, still basic fish coffee too. Let's go see what the renewal says over there in the administration room. Because it should be up soon. Let's have a look-see. I'm assuming Jordan has already passed by. Yeah, so coffee, 17th of the 9th, 2024 at 7:13 is currently 7:18. Yeah, I think it's going to be available in 12 hours then. That's simply how these booth systems work for whatever reason. Yes, Mia. That's typically how they go. Where's Jordan? Ooh. Harry? Hey, Harry.
Hey Max,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Are you working here? Oh, you have the coffee place.
I work at the coffee space. I don't own it.
Oh, who owns that?
That's Jordan Walker.
Oh,
as
hell
you can
yeah.
tell by the name of who owns it.
Oh, that's kind of clever.
It's just a
Oh,
fun little pun.
yeah, there's snakes on it. Does the coffee place do well? You guys get a lot of customers?
With Goober especially. But we still get a fair few, like, average customers too. It's a nice little spot. I'm also trying to get the liquid library back up and running too.
Are you opening the coffee shop right now?
Well, we don't actually have the supplies right now. I should talk to Jordan about that. I do have a coffee though, if you want one.
Yeah, go on. I love coffee.
Sure thing.
I'll
For old time's sake.
I'm gonna be a regular. I hope you guys working on a good menu.
Oh no, we do have a good menu. Hey, here's a cold brew here for you.
Ooh,
Some good
you guys
stuff.
You guys gonna have chais?
Yep, we have chai lattes, pumpkin spice lattes, cold brews, mocha frappes, matcha frappes.
Oh, you got everything covered. Okay.
Exactly. Want a good
Fuck yeah.
variety.
You got just like a good hard black coffee as well.
We have an
Good, Harry.
espresso.
Jordan, what's up, man?
How much, dude?
You got espresso? Nice.
Espresso, no pure black though. We should try and get some teas at some point too.
I mean, espresso is pretty much just that's a shot of black, you know.
True. You know what I miss? I miss those old cups of teas we used to be able to get. Just holding our hands, have a nice little sip.
Oh yeah, cuppers. Yep.
Yeah, I miss those. Can't go wrong with a good cuppa.
So have you guys just acquired this? Is why you're kind of ready yet, or?
Yeah. So I got it I got it a couple of weeks ago, to be honest. Yeah, I've only just got the banners and stuff done and remodeled all the cups and all that sort of stuff, you know.
Where'd you guys get your supplies from? Like who, obviously like you got the farmers, but where'd you guys get, how does the coffee shit work?
Oh, it's just from the
So just-
grocery store.
From the grocery store, yeah, we just buy the coffee beans, bag of coffee beans and the cups there.
Jesus, that's nice and simple, huh?
It's pretty straightforward.
Yo, what's up, JJ?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god,
Hi.
I was scared that you were gonna call me
Yeah.
Patrick again.
Sorry, man.
The only thing that kind of sucks is the fact that you can't really give them like a 100% coffee, you know?
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
get
say
close.
surely because you're using grocery store shit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, my pumpkins are 100% quality, but it only gets it to like 98.5 or some shit.
It's
Wait,
like we need better
do you use
quality milk or
pumpkins in the
something.
pumpkin latte.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. That's awesome.
That is our
Yeah,
main
because you use
ingredient.
Pumpkins for everything.
Well, people better fucking like pumpkin then, you know?
Yeah,
It-
no,
it-
like
it is
pumpkin,
fall
fuck
coming
outta
up,
here.
so
Exactly, it's the
It kinda
perfect season
fits,
for coffee.
actually. that's cool. So at least you do use pumpkin. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys do like cakes or any type of side, or you literally just drink still?
We got cupcakes, but I got a deal through the other shop to buy them off
Yeah.
them. And
Yeah,
So, I mean,
natively
you know.
we don't have food,
Gotcha.
but it's really good drinks. You know, they hydrate you quite a lot.
Yeah, nah. Listen, I love coffee, so when you guys actually open, I'll be a regular. All right.
Ah, perfect.
oh,
I'll see you
it's
guys
open.
soon.
We just got
We need to get the
it'll be
supplies.
next storm it renews apparently.
Oh, okay. Should I go
I
get some
don't know
coffee
how that
beans
works,
then?
so I already got some.
Oh, did
We
you?
don't need
Oh,
beans. It was just cups. So
oh,
there's
easy
100
peasy.
cups there.
Oh, I'll get the signs up then.
And I'll grab the rest of the stuff out of the other fridge.
Perfect. All right, we'll be open in the next 5 minutes then.
Perfect. I'll come back. I mean, thanks for the coffee, Max. I'll come back. Come back a little bit later.
That's no worries. It's good seeing you, Mr. Brown.
Hey, you too, guys.
See you, bud.
See you, Jordan. See you, JJ.
These signs up real quick. And
You doing, bud?
and
I don't think there's any
food for the
here, but
cupcakes.
I'm just
And
taking this fridge out of my other fridge. So
there we go. Easy peasy.
unless
That's all good. Sorry if you hear any knocking in the background at the moment, by the way. That's renovations happening downstairs. I don't know if it's super audible. See, everything good, everything good. Okay, let's get signed in then. We should be able to access everything now. Lock in.
and that left open, JJ. Or?
But we need to run out and back in just because we can't see the fridge. I do like the coffee shop. It is definitely a nice cozy vibe there. And it does get us money too, which is nice. Kind of ties us over until we get the other stuff up and running. Ooh.
I just gotta chuck this stuff in the fridge. Wait 2 seconds.
Let me see if I can see the fridge. Damn it, still can't see it. Do the usual quick loop, make sure it's all good. And loop. Weird glitch, that one. At least it's a relatively easy fix.
Can I get you in?
Can I get to mocha frappes?
There we go, I
Actually,
can
not
see
three,
it.
It's over.
Three.
So
Yeah.
swipe your card.
Got that? I've got it. That is 3 mocha frappes right there for you. We hope
Thank
that you
you.
enjoy.
Appreciate you, Max.
No worries. Yep. Yeah, so we should be good for this storm then. Just the next storm might be a bit iffy.
Yeah. Yeah. Next storm is probably when it's gonna happen.
They're going to be able to be awake for that?
apparently. I will be. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's a bit late for me.
Yeah, I'll be up for that.
Okay, all good.
That's usually when I wake up, you know. So
Oh, right, okay. As you wake up a little bit later.
Yeah, if I was to think of a time now, it'd be 4:30 a.m. So
Oh, got you.
the next one would be around a lot better time for me.
Okay then. Well, if it works at
Since it's all
least.
sorted anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go to sleep. But
Alright,
everything's
yeah.
back in the fridge.
I'll hold down the fort.
Buy coffee beans. I'll put them in here. But the amount of coffee beans that were left in that thing, it still filled 100 cups. So
Oh, easy peasy. Should be enough. Oh, hello there.
Hello. Can I just get one cupcake?
One cupcake, sure thing.
Yeah.
There we go. If you want to just tap your card there.
All right.
And that will be...
There you
do. And that is one cupcake right here
Awesome.
for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you.
No worries.
also, Max, don't forget to text me your hours and stuff too.
Oh, yeah, we'll do.
Do a shift, otherwise, yeah, I can't pay you if I don't know how long you work. You know?
Yeah, I'll try and keep a better
So
track
if
of
I
it. I think it's probably been like
No worries.
4 or 5 hours this week so far. I need to keep better track of it.
All Gucci. Alrighty.
I'd catch you in a bit.
Should be good there for a while now anyway, so
That should be fine.
I'll talk to you soon.
See you soon. There we go. Easy peasy.
Let me clock out actually.
Oh, yes. Oh, hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm going well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
You know, mate.
Could I get 3 of your cold brews?
3 cold brews. You have got it. Any milk in particular?
What was the milk you gave me yesterday? Was it almond milk?
I think it was almond milk.
Or oat milk. I think it was oat milk.
If it was for me to decide, I would have chosen oat milk because that's usually what I go for.
All right. Yeah, let's go for the oat milk.
Oat milk, you've got it. If you want to just tap your card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
Thank you, thank you. How's it going, Jordan?
Good man, how you doing?
Good.
Alrighty, and that is 3 cold brews right here for you. I hope that you enjoy.
You have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
You. Atari.
Should I didn't get enough milk?
It should be good for now. I can easily just resupply if we ever run out. As long as we've got the pumpkin, that's the only thing I can't really resupply.
Yeah, JJ can help you out with that anyway.
Oh, perfect. You know, we should be good on pumpkin for like a good while. No chili-add waters. Just gonna work on getting the chili-add waters restocked.
I'm just getting some drinks for me, so.
Oh, is this good? Do you need
So
any
you can't
more?
buy- I was about to go and buy them from the other shop, and I'm thinking, why did I doing that? I own a fucking.
Yeah,
coffee
no,
shop.
better drinks here.
Yeah.
Get those on. There's another little bit of a scrub. Is there ever hear any like banging or drilling noises in the background? It is just some work going on downstairs. I'm doing it really late though.
Sucks I waited up to do that and can't do it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. I don't know why it works that way. It says it should be up now. I'll keep checking throughout Storm as well, just to make sure. But it should be in the 12 hours next Storm.
Yeah, it'll be next on for sure.
Go chili-add water, chili-add water. I think you should be fine. I don't think there's many people gunning for this place anyway. I think a lot of people don't realize that you can actually make some decent money from this shop.
The goober really makes the difference.
Very
If
much
there was no
so.
goober, there'd be no money.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be like maybe 5,000 maximum a day.
Yeah. Goober, I can sell 600 cups of coffee if I open up for like 6 hours last storm. I'll sell 600 cups of coffee easily.
Yeah, we're probably the best place for Goober, I'd argue. Just because you know how easy it is for us to resupply.
Yeah, and with the cupcakes now too, it helps because there's generally no food places open.
Yes, it is very useful.
Oh, hello.
January?
I
Hey, January. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well.
As always.
Well, you know what they say. Don't want my best dressed day in a casket.
Oh my god, it's so nice to hear your voice.
Well, you're gonna be hearing it a lot more frequently.
Why? You work here now?
I work here and, you know, doing some business with people in Mirror Park.
You doing business?
I'm doing business with Flippy, yes.
With Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Hydra did it to ya.
I'm also getting the Liquid Library back up and running too.
Congrats. Wait, what are you going to do at the Liquid Library?
At the moment, I'm going to focus on getting the books in stock. Like, get a bunch of books there. Like autobiographies of people in town.
Books. Add some smut books.
I want a good variety, like some tutorial books on how to do the jobs in town, some, you know, autobiographies.
And like some books on how to like be a good lover.
That could work too. I think some people in town definitely could use that. Some rizzing books especially could be useful to the men in the city.
I don't know if it's that or something else.
Yes, I love that. Oh, hi. Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, hit me up whenever. Do you ever go boosting and stuff? We might go boosting.
No, I'm pretty, I'm pure civilian these days.
Do you buy, do you have a weapons license?
I don't.
We need to get you to get one. Okay.
I don't really want to, I'm trying to stay,
You're gonna get
I'm
one.
staying clean.
You're gonna get one.
I'm
You're
staying,
gonna get one.
no,
You're
I'm,
gonna report every
no,
single- you're gonna
no,
report
I'm
every
staying
single-
clean. I'm a clean guy, I'm a clean boy.
A weapons license technically isn't illegal.
I know, but still, I have no need for a gun myself.
Fine. All right, Max. I
I'm
respect your
sorry.
decision. No,
I appreciate
don't
that.
worry about it. Yeah.
Also, you been around for a bit?
I'll leave you to it. Till wait, an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, okay. I have some I want to give you, but I'll reach out to you a bit later for.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty.
Max.
See you. Good seeing you. Aw. Been a while since I've seen January.
Hey, fella.
Hello there.
Two coffees.
Two coffees? Any coffee in particular?
Give me some espresso.
Espressos? Sure thing.
Yeah, two of them.
There we go. We'll just tap your card there. I'll get that sorted for you.
Thank you.
Two espressos. Alrighty, and that is 2 espressos right there for you.
Thank
I
very
hope
much,
that you
my friend.
enjoy.
Thank you, I will.
Easy peasy. And get this
Oh, it's
nice
good on it.
clean.
Too much, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could still get in trouble if I do the gun thing. I'm pretty sure that's how Aaliyah got in trouble.
I'm leaving for real this time. I'll catch you later.
Alright, yeah. Have a good sleep. Rest well.
Yeah, I did the hat.
Hello there.
Hello.
What can I interest you in today?
Can I get 3 cold brews and
Next time I'll get you guys.
3 cupcakes? Let's do that.
Sure thing. 3 combos it is.
Yeah.
Any milk in particular in the cold brew?
Whole milk, please.
Whole milk? Sure thing. If you just want to tap your card there, I'll get that sorted for you. Un, deux, trois. Alrighty, and that is 3 cold brews and 3 cupcakes right there for you. I
Thank
hope that you
you.
enjoy.
Oh, I will.
Go. Orders complete. You know, I want to give April's old state ID over to January. I think it's better in her custody. Good for her to keep it safe. She's the last foos in town. Let's see, all good. Let's see, what else do we need to restock on? Probably get some more. Yes, get the rest of this made in Chiliad waters. Boom. 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 You know, maybe in the next 30 minutes or so, I'll go get that for January. It's just what was left in the house, you know, when we cleaned it out. I don't think there's anything else in the house that was April's. I think there was a gun, but I don't know what happened to that. Like a hunting rifle. I don't know who took that, though, because I don't have it. I have a feeling we took it hunting and then we lost it. Oh, yeah, I think we did lose it because we went on a hunting trip with Ray one time and we lost one. Oh, no, that was Hazel's that got lost, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we gave April's to Hazel, though, as compensation. Because back then, you know, $2,000 was a lot of money back then. It's wild to think how much the value of the dollar has increased in the city over time. You know, thinking back to the first day auction, $25,000 was a lot of money. But that was tons of money, $25,000. Nowadays, that doesn't feel like as much. Even, it's weird though, because technically nothing's increased in price in the city. I think it's just easier to get money now. That's the reason why it doesn't feel as much. Because back then, you know, there wasn't many... It's basically legal jobs and that was it. Let's see, what else do we need to restock? We need to restock mocha and cold brews. 2, 3, 4. I think we do 6. 3 of each. Boom. There we go. And that'll be... 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, let's get that made. 3 of these. Mocha. 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 And 3 cold brews. There we go. Easy. That should get us back in stock with everything. Ooh, let's get the deliveries on for Goober too. Now that we've got the chili head waters back in stock. We can keep getting money flowing through. Ooh. There we go. Some of that. Boom. Boom.
Hi.
Hello there. What can I interest you in today?
What is the premium gold?
Premium gold? It's a premium gold coffee. Nice little golden shine to it. Like, no, they're like those edible flakes.
Can I just go with an espresso?
Yeah, plain espresso.
Can I
You
get
got it.
Four espressos.
Sure thing. 4 espressos.
With a little bit of milk.
What type of milk?
The froth milk.
Froth milk. Any, like, you know, oat, dairy, almond, any preference?
Go
All the
almond.
froth. Almond, you got it.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll
The
just tap
almond
your
milk
card
has that
there.
little bit of like sugar, so I don't have to add sugar to my coffee. You know.
That's a nice little bit of a nutty taste to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Give me 1 second.
You ever make your own almond milk?
I don't really know the process.
Oh, you should look it up. It's actually really easy to make almond milk.
Do you like squeeze the almond?
Kinda.
How do you make it then?
Like,
is it like a blend?
Yeah, it's basically like you're basically like milking it.
Huh.
You crush the juices. You do put it in water. I think you set it overnight.
Right.
So it soaks up the water, and then you fucking press them, and then you put them through like a cheesecloth. You know what I mean? Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you for
Interesting
the-
process.
Look up the process. Trust me, it's pretty cool.
I've always been curious. Same with oat milk too. Always been curious
I
about
don't know
that.
about oat milk. It's probably the same way, to be
Probably
honest.
very similar, I'd guess. Well, either way, enjoy.
No, thank you. Toodaloo.
There we go. Let's get some more espressos made. Boom, boom. 6. 6 should do. Go. Espresso. Boom. 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 Go. And lastly, boom. Anything else in my pockets? Nope, all good. Everything else should still be relatively well stocked. Perfect. Very nice. A few things going moldy, but it's not to that point yet. We'll have to make fresh ones. It's usually if people doing bulk orders, I feel bad about giving them something moldy. Because, you know, they're probably buying it for the rest of the day, so they want it to last a bit longer. There we go. And slap that in there. Easy peasy. Get this bit of a scrub as well. You know, next couple of minutes, I'll probably quickly zip out to go sort out that thing with January. Before she gets arrested, probably. Oh. Sign's still looking good. Yep, sign's still looking good. The only thing I don't have on there is the Chiliad water, but that's fine. That is meant to be primarily for Goober anyway. Speaking of...
Hello.
Hello there.
Let me get 5 drinks.
Any drinks in particular?
Now just, surprise me,
Yeah, sure thing. Let me get you 5 of these. There we go. If you just want to tap the card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
There you go.
Right, and that is 5 drinks right here for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Appreciate it, homie.
No worries.
Go on.
You as well.
Here we go. Can I
Hello.
get 10 waters, please.
10 waters, you've got it. There we go. We'll just tap the card there. Alrighty, and that is 10 waters right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you very much. There we go.
Oh, okay, so he's out and about. That means we're going to be going through the Chiliad water very quickly. Maybe probably best we get some more made in a second. I will say, it is a bit easy when you've got 2 people here running this place. Because you have someone at the register, someone making drinks. And the person making drinks can also focus on the dishes too. Or, you know, vice versa if the cashier isn't doing anything. Relatively easy to run on your own, though. I think the other stall's definitely a lot harder to run on your own. This one's probably the easiest out of all of them. Let's get 6 pumpkin spices made. Then we'll get the Chiliad waters made. Ooh, and there we go. Get a few pumpkin spice lattes. Boom. 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 And boom. Very popular this season, pumpkin spice. Like I said, that's what I had today. Nice pumpkin spice latte from Greg's. With a nice sausage roll with it too. Go. Finish getting that poured up. Perfect. Go. Boom. You can't go wrong with a nice pumpkin spice. 'Tis the season after all. Go. Get that slap back in there. Let me get the music sorted too, because I've got to put it on loop. There we go. Alright, let's see. So we also need a few more Chiliad waters, I'd say. Just because they're ordering it by the 10s at the moment. Get like 2 sets done. There we go. You know, I don't think Jordan's going to have any issues with people trying to claim this place. The coffee shop requires a lot more work than the other places to get profitable. Just because of the fact that it is just drinks. But if you do it right, it's actually kind of easier. The fact that we only need pumpkins makes life so much easier. This guy's creamer coffee is great. Ooh, that sounds nice. I've been using a nice vanilla syrup in my coffees in the morning. Nice, give it just that little bit of extra flavor, you know? I don't typically have sugar in my coffee anyway. I usually just have milk. So that just adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Let's have instant coffee, then I have some sugar in it. I have them freshly grounded beans every morning. And man, does it taste good. A very nice coffee machine that helps out with that. Oh, boom. Just simply put the beans in there and it makes me a nice pot of coffee that gets me about 2 cups every morning. Boom. Little coffee with your milk. I only put a splash of milk in mine. Though some days I actually do have a milk frother as well. So some days I do get some froth milk. I do like half and half to make it more of a latte. Oh, I should try and make a mocha. A mocha would be nice. Ooh, what if I like make like a chocolate milk mix? Put that in the frother. Have it froth up with it. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Maybe that's what I'm gonna have I think I've convinced myself to have that tomorrow. Never have any coffee past the morning though. Especially not the bean coffee. That's too much. Really good. I've always wanted to try like a... What's it called? A homemade cold brew. I don't imagine it's too complicated to make, right? It's basically just making a coffee and putting it in the fridge. It doesn't seem too bad to do. It's just, you know, it takes a while to do. As in, like, you know, the process of putting it in the fridge takes a minute. Hello. Hello there.
How's it going?
Ooh, going well, going well. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. I work here as well. I was just seeing who is opening up the shop.
Oh, right, yes. Jordan was here not too long ago. He's gone to bed, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a nice time.
Oh, you as well. I'll try my best to. Hello there.
Can I have 4 chili waters?
4 chili waters. You've got it. There you go. If one just tap your card there, I'll get that sorted for you.
There we go. Tap. 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 Tap.
Tap. Tap. You gave a good tap?
Did it work?
Yeah, no, it went through.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Did you not hear the cha-ching?
No.
Oh, right. You know, there's a good cha-ching. You as well.
Thank you.
Hello again.
Another 10 waters, please.
Another 10 waters. Sure thing.
Yes, please.
There we go. One just tap your card there. I'll get that sorted for you. And I just got these chili waters sorted. Alrighty, and that is 10 waters right there for you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. You know what would be really good for the Liquid Library if we were able to get some level of dev support? Being able to accept Goober orders. That would genuinely really help out the Liquid Library. Like, if we were able to make our own custom drinks, and then have it so that we could enable Goober as well, basically having one of these setups at the Liquid Library, that would really help us out. That's the sort of dev support that'd be a game changer for that place. Essentially just this, but at the Liquid Library instead. You know, it's a good way to let people know that it's open, and also, you know, decent money too. Let's see, let me get this made. Let's get 12 more of these.
You're supposed to heal, not hurt, and I'm hurting now because of you.
Oh, no. I mean, it was deserved.
Go.
You're gonna be off doing.
Short-term run deliveries could be a great way to get people to linger a bit. I mean, you look here, we get people that just kind of hang out sometimes and talk. That'd be ideal for the Liquid Library.
I just don't know what to do. I'm dealing with the time.
Hello there.
Can I
Come make some money with me, bruh. You won't get into any sorts of trouble.
You say that.
Yeah, we'll be running G6.
Can I get like 1 copper?
1 cold brew, sure thing. There you go, one just tap a card there. Alrighty, and that is 1 cold brew right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you.
No
What
worries.
do you think of this fit, Reese?
You know, that would honestly really help out the library a lot. You know, it'd be completely fair to ask for, like, you know, similar sort of rental fees, you know, having to get ingredients for everything too. That'd be completely fine. But that'd be a good way to allow bars to be able to work. I'm not saying this just be for the Liquid Library either. Like, if something like that could be implemented at, like, Bahamamas, Tequila La, places like that, that'd be super useful. Let's see, we need some more chili-add waters. Boom. 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 Boom.
Oh, what's good, guys?
And
I'm a bit.
boom.
We ain't got no food up in here, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just restock the.
Down.
Nah, this shit empty, dog. You guys want a drink?
Hello?
Here we go, another 10.
Another 10, you got it.
Hold on.
I will make it go
Nah, actually,
out.
I got you. I
stock
got you
water.
some food, though. Hold on. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Well, that's actually what's on the stations at the
great, you know
moment.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Being sure to keep up with it.
There you go. You know, hey.
There we go. And that is 10 of those right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
See you in the next couple
There you
minutes.
go, big
See you
dog.
soon. Make sure we restock on these.
That's what I got.
Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
hey, that's in the house. That's in the house.
Boom. Boom. There we go. Put that back in there. Need a few more. Hopefully it doesn't have too many more goober deliveries to do. Boom. Go. Boom. Boom. And boom. There we go. Honestly, that'd be really good for other places to open up as well in terms of, like, say Slime Shack wanted a separate location to open up rather than always be open here. If they could enable... If they could also enable Goober at those places, that'd be super handy, like at commercial properties. That'd really help out and bring traffic. Because getting traffic is probably the hardest part about running a business. Just because, you know, people have AC/DC. They need a reason to go somewhere. They won't go somewhere unless there's a reason for them to go there. So, Clipview in the LL, you got it back? Technically, no. Nothing's really changed in that regard. We got told the same thing by Nino that we got told by Max. Basically, if it's not in the real estate app, you can't own it. However, even if I can't own it legally, as long as people acknowledge Max owning it, like public opinion and stuff like that, then that works too. Let's see how we're doing Chili Waters. I'm hoping someday we can own it properly, though. Even if it's just a piece of paper that says Maximillian Angel owns this. I don't care if we ever get any sort of mechanics and stuff like that tied to it. Just having that piece of paper would do wonders. Please. We're almost out of ingredients now. I mean, my argument as well is that people are never going to run those buildings and have them be active unless you let them own it. Like Tequila La, VU, Bahama Mamas, those places. Having them open to the public is good in theory, but realistically, it makes them used less. It's not like people are running stuff there every day anyway. Go. Boom. I think the reason why they don't let people own those places is because they don't want to have people, like, say you can't do that in here. You know, for instance, they don't want me stopping anyone from hosting an event inside the Liquid Library. When, you know, I'm never going to do that anyway. I'll never charge anyone for running an event in the library. I think that's kind of part of the reason. But again, as I said, it's not like people are hosting events in there very frequently anyway. Same with the VU too. Good. And just having someone there and being able to own it gives a lot of motivation too, to have those places be successful. Oh, imagine delivery jobs would work, have jobs alternating and routing through the current open businesses. Yeah, I'm hoping that gets changed at some point. I'm hoping what the next update will include is ways for commercial businesses to open outside of the food court. That's something big they could do for civilian RP. There, boom. Guess that should do us good for now. At least till the next order of Chiliad waters come through. Go. You know, we're doing what we can in the meantime, though. The sea fuel stuff I think is going to be fun. I think that's a good way to get the word of the liquid library out there. Let people know that it's starting to get, you know, run again. Advertisement is key, ultimately. I know events definitely would help out the liquid library too, but I feel like if we do too many events and we've, you know, rely on events too heavily, it won't work in the long term. I feel like events are good here and there, not as like a super duper frequent thing, because then people just get burnt out from them. And, you know, you get burnt out from running them too. Events are a very difficult thing. Because again, you also got to consider the fact that most people in the city can't stay in one spot for more than 3 minutes. Which makes running events extra difficult. Yeah, 2 weeks to a month. I think that's a good idea. Because again, it lets people know that the place is active. I'm always of the opinion as well that if you're just there consistently, people will eventually start turning up. If people know that this is a location they can go to talk to people, I think that does go a long way. Especially these days. Because back in the day, you had like Rooster's Rest, Burger Shot, Maldini's, Uwu Cafe. Nowadays, all you have is this place. All you have is Senior Buns as a place to go to see people and meet people. That and the hospital. But even then, the hospital isn't always staffed either. But that's my dream for the library, is to make it a hub. But it will be a bit of an uphill battle. I think what will help is if I just some nights off stream go to the library and just open it up. Or even on stream some days. Maybe I'll try and work out a deal with Sudi about getting some food sorted too. Through Funhouse Foods, like some pretzels or something. And maybe a deal through here as well to get some coffees. Like, you know, maybe I could have some espressos there. That would be kind of nice. I think that is the way. I mixed that with the library too. The way that I kind of view the library is, you know, the liquid library is, the library part is the active thing you can do, like actively go out and do something. Whereas the bar part is the passive, where you just kind of sit in the building and, you know, have people come through. That's kind of how I view the separation with the two. If I want to be actively out there doing something, I would be looking to make a new book, write a new book, something like that. If I want to just passive chill for a bit, I would sit at the bar and serve drinks. Another 10.
Another 10 waters, please.
Another 10 waters, sure thing. There we go. Tap your card there and I'll get that sorted.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that is 10 waters right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Bring back the newspaper style stuff on Max like that? Maybe. I mean, Max, the reason I made Max to begin with was to be a news reporter character. That was his original purpose. I even tried to make him look like what's his name from Superman? Like Superman's sidekick guy that's a news reporter. I tried to base him around him. I even had like a blue vest with a yellow hat that I used to wear too. That was the reason I made Max initially. Was to make I actually made newspapers too. Again though, the issue that you run into is people's attention span. And will people actually care? Jimmy Olsen, that's the name I'm looking for. Will people actually want to read a newspaper, for instance? I will say, there's some good RP that could come from that. Like, imagine if we did make like a newspaper that's maybe just 1 or 2 pages, and we hire someone to be a newspaper distributor with the specific requirement that they got to be on a bicycle, and they just go around town throwing newspapers at people. I tried to get that going with Bucklington's character Dan back in 3.0. I think someone just got stabbed. I'm gonna close this. I think I just heard someone get stabbed. There we go. Let's just disable sleep for a second here. Oh dear. If they don't know that we're here, we won't get stabbed. I guess we should probably 911 it. I think I just heard someone get stabbed. Okay, let's go check to make sure they're okay. And we just slowly... I'm trying to stay in my own lane, though. Max ain't someone to get into conflict. Oh. Jeez. What happened?
You're good. That's just a scratch. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I got attacked.
Oh, Jesus.
Am I gonna survive, guys? Oh my god.
You okay? He didn't have anything vital, did he?
I don't know. But
No, he
this
was
nice lady
just
is helping
talking
me.
to Mon, and he was talking like in bad words to him. If you just stay,
This is none of my business.
yeah, just stay talking. That's
okay.
Gonna be your best.
He must be here soon, right?
Coming. Yeah. EMS is coming.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm also EMS. So.
Oh, okay, that's good. You know what you're doing then.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all I have is my basic band-aids, so
it's better than nothing.
As much as like keeping pressure on here, it's the best I can do.
Yeah. Yep, that sounds like them. I'll go flag them down. See where'd they go? I could have sworn I just heard them. Oh, there they are. Oh, they came through the back door.
I think he got stabbed. I've been trying to hold pressure for you.
Max doesn't face stuff like this these days. He's alive. It's fine.
Alright, let's go ahead and clean the wounds here.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go ahead and clean these wounds.
I probably should grab some food from Frank since we're here.
Bleeding pretty bad on the chest there.
Then again, we do have our cupcakes.
Let's go ahead and get some gauze here for you. Stop the bleeding.
I might pop out to go get that thing for January if you're still around.
Let's go ahead and give you a blood bag as well, just in case of all the blood that you've lost, so you can get.
Okay, thank you. Oh no, my friends. I think my friends are calling, but it's fine.
Also, if there's someone going around here stabbing, I don't exactly want to stick around. Won't be up folks to just call the police. Hey, Max is a civilian. He ain't gonna get involved in stuff like this. I got like a knife and that's it. Nothing really more than that. Jeez. Is the person that did that still about? Is it safe?
I don't know. He was like kind of homeless guy.
Jesus. Well, I mean, at least the guy seemed alright.
I hope so. He seems to be with.
Okay, that's good. Like I said,
There's a lot of blood in here.
I might, grab some food whilst I'm here.
No worries, I got you.
Would it be possible to get let's just go for 2 glizzies today.
Just the glizzies or combos?
Yeah, just the glizzies today.
I got you. 2 glizzies. Ching when you're ready.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm about to pass out. Okay, give me something small. I'll pay for it in a second.
Okay.
Throw a glizzy in my mouth.
Shut up, chum. I'm actually this close to passing out. I'll pay for it.
Here you go, ma'am. 2 glizzies.
Okay. Hey, Pommy.
Hi, beautiful.
How are you, pretty lady?
Good. Nice
no, he paid, he
outfit.
paid.
Oh, here.
Much appreciated.
How many did you
Freshly
get?
made glizzies for the gentleman.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Wait, did he pay? Because I see an order still open.
September gone too. I haven't seen September in a while. Could just be taking a bit of a break. I think, a lot of people did get burnt out from 4.0 just because, for a lot of people, they're playing it every day for like hours at a time. That's the reason I took a break, is because I was burnt out. It just kind of naturally happens over time. I think if there is another big update coming, I think that'll help rejuvenate a lot of people. Give, some different things to do. Let's see, where do we park down here, right? Oh yeah, we're in the Glendale, aren't we? I forgot about that. We're not heading to the ICU. I'm only ever going to head to the ICU for something dramatic. Like, something story related more so than like just some random stabbing. That's how you get the good drama, the juicy drama. All good, all good. New casino open? Nope, still not open yet. Neither is the tuna shop. Both are still pending. I'm hoping I can get Max to be rich before the casino opens. I want to get rich and then just spend a lot of money there. Max needs a good gambling arc. And not be the one hosting the gambling. Max needs his own vices too. Simply he just enables everyone else's vices. Like with the alcohol and everything. All good. I want Max to be gambling core. Here we go. Let me quickly go grab that thing from my apartment. Let's see. Seeing a theme across all your accounts in other games. Like I said, I never want to go to a casino IRL just because I don't want to find out if I can get addicted or not. Same with gacha games too. Never mess with those. I had a brief run-in with loot boxes in Overwatch back in the day, but luckily I didn't have the money to get addicted. Thankfully. Unfortunately, we're on the top floor. I steer clear of stuff like that, because I do feel like I could get addicted. So I'd rather just play it safe. If I do go in, I go in with the amount I want to lose. Healthy mindset to it. Let's see how we're looking. That is 10-08. 080808 0608. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's go give this over to January. Let's see, is she still around? Jan.
Hello?
Hey, January.
Hi, Max. Did you get a new number?
Nope, still same old number.
Oh, I
Yeah.
head popped earlier and took a nap. I see.
Yeah, that's mostly like what it is. Are you busy at the moment?
Yeah, I'm in the sewers right now.
Oh, okay.
What's up, though?
I got something to give to you.
Oh my presents.
A little present, yes.
Well then, once I'm done with this, I'll give you a call, and if we're both free, I would love to receive my present.
All right, perfect. Let me know. I'll be around.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, be safe in the sewers. Make sure you got like
Will
proper
do.
equipment on.
Oh no, I don't need any condoms anymore, Max.
Well, I mean, you still need to like remember
No, I
it
don't
is
use condoms anymore.
it's sewage down there. You got like a proper
Yeah.
like hazmat suit on, gas
Yes,
mask.
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, that's good. Some people go down there just wearing their regular clothes, which it isn't good. It's sewage down there. It's poop.
Oh, I would never.
Urine.
No.
Okay, that's
I
good.
wear
Just had to make
my
sure.
moose suit and my flippy flops.
Your what suit?
Moose suit.
Your moose? What's a moose suit?
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I
don't say meow.
Oh yeah, you
I know the song.
You know. Yes, you do. This way.
Okay, I think I know the outfit you're talking about then.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to hear then. All right, well, let me know when you're
I'll
free.
give you a call once I'm done. Yes, sounds good.
See you then.
Bye, Toodles.
Toodles. Easy. There we go. I think it just makes sense for January to have April stuff from the girl's house. It's better for her to keep hold of it than Max. Oh, all good, all good. And you know, if she ever wants to impersonate her sister as well, that'd be kind of funny. January holding Max's hand in the hospital. That feels like years ago now. Honestly, a lot of the stuff from early 4.0 just feels like years ago. I mean, I guess it is a couple of months. Even like the yoga stuff feels like that happened years ago now. It's, you know, only about like, I guess only 9 months ago. Back when, you know, Max gave April the first taxi ride. I remember I picked her exactly up right over here. She was on the side of the road. And then she just power game me to be her personal driver. Well, not power game, but you know, it's fun to say that. Actually, let's go get my other car. I love the Glendale, but I like driving my other car. Other one feels speedy. As nostalgic as this one is. It's just a nice little gift to give over to her. April's old ID. I mean, technically we probably should just throw this away. Because it is like her ID from last year. It is out of date. All good, all good. But then again, if we do that, we may run into a Chattercup situation again. Which I guess did work out in the end. I actually don't even... No, I was going to say I don't remember where Max's ID is, but I do know where it is. It's in my apartment with where April's was. Well, you know, technically stuff doesn't, like, disappear in the server anymore. So if someone was to throw away this ID, it would remain there. And Max doesn't want any random stranger to have April's ID. Ain't gonna risk that. Police officer. I don't know what happened to her hunting rifle, though. That was the only other thing she left there. I genuinely don't remember what happened to that rifle. I think someone probably just lost it at some point. I used it a few times for hunting. The fishing is superior to hunting, in my opinion. Because you get those random loot chests from it. You know, when you don't get robbed, that is. Yes, they got approved. Unfortunately, no, they didn't. They got denied. She texted me about it. It's understandable. I didn't realize, apparently, it was best... Because there was stuff like that back in the day in 3.0. But I don't know if it was encouraged or if they want that again. So it's understandable if they had it denied instead. I guess we could just park our car out here. And park on up. There we go. That way, nothing that way. Then again, we do have a locker just full of dildos in the library. Oh. Perfect. Okay, so it did remain here. Yo, might just give this a quick repair just to fix the window that I broke. There we go. Yeah, this is a very max car, this one. It's quick repair. Oh, do I not have the repair kit anymore? Oh, I could have sworn I had one. Must have lost it. Did I put it in the glove box? No. I got the new Jester Testament in here. Nothing much else. How much was this car? It's about 66,000. Because if I just roll down the windows like it's, you know, not there anymore. You know, basically, I used the profit that we got from the house, selling the house, to buy this car. Or at least, you know, our share of the house to buy this car. Because, you know, I knew that I wasn't going to be getting another house anytime soon with how the market is. So I may as well put it into something else that I'd enjoy. I actually wanted to get an RV, but they don't sell RVs. I don't actually. No, I don't think they sell RVs. Actually, do they sell RVs? Hold on. Luckily, I have a handy dandy little spreadsheet for me to check. It'd be in the van section, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Is there RVs there? Let's see. It'd be funny if we just live in an RV now rather than, you know, living in a house. Let's see, it just takes a second for it to load. Taxi, Speedo, Surfer. Is there a Paradise? I know the Yuga Classic, you can get like a bed in the back of it. That would be relatively close. Oh, maybe you can't get it. Hold on, let me go to the database. So what other sections are this? Vans, motorcycles. It wouldn't be an off-road, would it? I doubt it'd be an off-road. Let me have a look. See, images is the better way to tell. Let's see. I don't think there's any RVs that you can get. If anything, it would be in the van section. That would be funny, though. There's Timothy's car. No, I don't think there is. This is something I did over on the GTA break, because I documented every single car that's at Mosley's and took photos and everything. It was a process, I'll tell you that much. Oh, what about this section, maybe? SUV section, maybe? Houseboat? There's no houses available. You can't buy a boat either, unfortunately. There's the Glendale. I made it yellow specifically. I guess the closest we'll be able to get then is the Yuga Classic. You know the name of that one? I was thinking the other one might be available, because I know the rusted one wasn't available. I was hoping the other one was, but that doesn't seem to be available either. Best chances to rob them up north. That'd be the only other option. Yeah, it seems like Yuga Classic might be the only one. It's just only 8,000, which really isn't that bad. But it doesn't have the right vibe to it, you know? RV would be a completely different vibe. That one just looks like a regular van. Oh well. Worth checking either way. Definitely worth checking. Let's see. We'll just wait for January to be available. The real estate market really is in shambles right now. You know what we could do while we wait? I actually kind of want to see what this mansion looks like. I know we probably will never be able to afford it. But, you know, curiosity and everything. If we were able to make just a bunch of money on Max out of nowhere, could we buy that? Would we want to buy it? Or would it be better for us to save for something else? Let's go have a quick look, see? A little break from the coffee shop. Ajubu, thanks for the 8 months. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy those beautiful bundling emotes as always, OJ. Appreciate the support. See how's things looking. Good. Oh, good. Perfect. I'm going to take the highway. That's going to be the fastest route there. I'll show you guys just how fast this car can go. This car can speed once it hits the highway. It's kind of a sleeper, to be honest. I've never seen anyone else in the server with one of these. But it can definitely pick up speed. We're definitely zooming right now. And back to the speed limit. No, there's no tents anymore, unfortunately. At least as far as I'm aware. RP-wise, I've just kind of been saying that Max either lives in the apartments or lives at the Liquid Library. Lives in his office at the library. I'm trying to get at least a room in someone's house in Mirror Park. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. I wouldn't be surprised if Hydra would be opposed to me getting a room in one of their houses too. Especially since I'm going to be doing dealings with them anyway. I'm going to need access to their houses anyway. For the rental system. Let's see, all good, all good. It's just down this way. Surprisingly, some of these mansions have already sold, by the way. There was a $6 million one down here that I really liked. It had like a little chessboard that has been sold. Damn. Wait, is this it? Yeah, I guess this is it, isn't it? Damn, this one isn't too bad. Again, saying it like I can afford it. We were just window shopping at the moment. Here's the breaker. Honestly, back garden leaves a lot to be desired. Won't lie. This definitely does leave a bit to be desired back here. Is it even a good pool? Can I dive in it? Okay, you only swim, so that means you can probably dive. Huh, honestly, leaves a lot to be desired, this one. That garden, kind of lame. Building looks cool. But that garden, a little bit lame. This is, front of it looks pretty good. Like, out here and everything. The other one that's just there looked a lot better. Is the door unlocked, perchance? Damn. Worth checking. I can't imagine what this looks like on the inside. It's probably huge on the inside. You have a huge canvas to work with in there. You're probably spending just as much amount of money on furniture to furnish that place. Where's the other one then? Because there's two around here. Other one is around the corner. I'm actually kind of surprised these mansions are even on the market. I would have thought they would have done Vinewood houses before they did mansions. But, say la vie. Hell, even, more of the, what's it called? More of the grapeseed houses at the very least. And let's go have a quick look, see. I'm pretty sure the house that we're going to is Shelly's old house. Burger Shot days. Yeah, this was Shelly's house back in the day. This one again has got a quite nice front to it. No gate or anything, so bit of a downside there. Front of it's definitely very big, though. What's the back garden like, though? When it comes to houses, I care more about the exterior than the interior. Realistically, the interiors will look the same for the most part. Exterior is where you get the uniqueness. Honestly, this one's definitely better than the other one. I like that it's got like a little balcony area over here. With a lot of alcohol. You know, if we want to get this, we just need to save up how much? An easy 9 million. Just, you know, simple 9 million for this place. God. The thing is, there's probably groups in the city that could afford this. I mean, like I said, there was some $6 million mansions that have been bought. People have the money for places like this. I wonder who bought that one. If it was like a gang or if it was maybe like EMS or something. What happened to the house you wanted next door to the clown's house? Like in Grapeseed? Unfortunately, no one wanted to sell in Grapeseed. People that have the houses up north pretty much want to keep the house up north. Houses up north are great for criminals because it's great for like, you know, what's it called? It's great for storage because no PD is going to be patrolling the area. That Spanish house off the cliffside? Oh, that got bought. That got bought before I could do anything. Before I could afford it. Pretty much every house in the city has been bought now. And I wouldn't be surprised if at least like 50%, if not more, of the houses aren't actual houses. They're just being used for like buttcoin farms or weed farms. Any farm of sorts. Which is a shame because it means people like me that don't do that stuff can't get a house. I'm sad that house did go because that would have been really nice. I think someone from the ADMC got it, I'm pretty sure. Don't know if they used it as an actual house or again, you know, just a farm. I think is if someone does sell a house now, they can sell it for like triple the original price. Which, you know, I'm never going to afford. Unless I, you know, get back to grinding on Max, which ideally I don't really want to do. Even though G6 does pay more now. Pays triple what it used to. Yeah, housing market really is just in a bad spot. I hope they do make some changes to that soon. The thing is, I can't think of any change they could make that didn't involve people being happy with it. I think the only way they could really fix the housing system is by adding limits to the amount of properties people can own. Or, you know, adding like extra charges to discourage people from owning multiple properties. I think realistically that's the only way they could do it. But even then, there's ways around that. Like, you just give it to someone else in your gang. You know, circumvent that. Every gang is at least like 10 to 20 members at this point. They could very easily do that. I don't know if there is a way that you could solve the housing crisis in the city right now. Unless you just flood the market with new houses. But ultimately, there's only so many houses you can open up because there's only so many houses in GTA. I don't know where else they could open up houses in the south side, for instance. Pretty much all of them have been bought up now. So what time is it in game? Ah, damn it. I need to check see how my ATM's doing. Should be okay. Just waiting for Jan. Organize our inventory real quick. Nice little bit of a glizzy. And one day Max will be able to afford a house. I have a few people I've been asking if they would be willing to sell their house or not. Like, Bane, who, for those remember Bane from 3.0, he has a house, like, up in the hills this way. I think it's, like, just over here. He's got a house. I'm not sure if he's around much anymore. So I've been trying to see if he'd be willing to part ways with it. I probably don't have enough money for it, but I'd be willing to take out a loan, then grind to finish the loan. Because that's a really good location, and just a nice house in general. Inspire reasons to foreclose. I mean, but how though? Would it just be a case of increasing the taxes where it's no longer profitable? But again, like I said, you just pass it off to someone else and then you go back to the original taxes. It's a difficult situation to solve. And to be honest, the only reason that situation has really appeared is because people have so much money and nothing to spend it on. That's the reason the real estate market is the way that it is right now. There's a lot of disposable income out there. So people can risk, you know, just instantly buying a house as soon as it comes on the market. And then either use it or resell it in a month's time for more money. All good, all good. I guess while we wait for January, we could go to the coffee shop again for a bit. Don't know how long she's going to be in the sewers for. Go and boop. It's definitely not an easy thing to solve. Oh, I probably actually hold on. I need to go grab some more ingredients for the store. I'm pretty sure we're low on milk. Let's go grab some cups and some milk. There we go. I mean, ultimately, what would solve the housing crisis would be a wipe. I think that's generally the only way you could fix the housing crisis. Have a wipe and then have it so people have more things to spend money on. I think if there was a wipe right now, that would probably discourage a lot of people from playing. Understandably so, because if you spend like months getting money and then just suddenly it's all gone again, you wouldn't exactly be motivated to make that money again. Realistically, I think that's the only way to get the real estate back up in check. Because also, if a wipe happened, because you gotta remember, at the start of 4.0, there's only very few houses available, and then more houses got dropped over time. Whereas if a wipe happened, all those houses would be available from the get-go. There wouldn't be as much of like a, I need to get this, otherwise I don't get anything sort of attitude. I also do kind of regret selling the girl's house because I feel like in this market we could have sold it for even more money. We could have easily sold it for like 800k at this point. The economy is never an easy thing to balance. I don't envy the devs and admins trying to balance that. And it kind of comes down to the culture of grinding too. I know there was a talk in early 4.0 about the grind being too hard. But in my opinion... Oh, hey, Boone! That's the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy those beautiful bundling emotes, courtesy of Boone. Appreciate the support. And Dragon Phil, thanks for the 9 months. Hope you enjoy those beautiful bundling emotes, as always, Dragon. Appreciate the support. All goes to a good cause, I assure you guys. Me being able to pay bills, which is a good cause. So I really do appreciate the support you guys have been given. It really, really does help out. All this. Like 100 of each should do. Pencils, get like 100 of these. Just gotta keep clicking. No, balancing the economy really is difficult. Like I said, I know there was the talks about there being too much of a grind at the beginning of 4.0, But in my opinion, it wasn't an issue with the grind. It was an issue with the culture around grinding. The thing is, I think the way they try to fix that was by increasing the amount of money you got per job. The issue is the people that were grinding aren't going to stop grinding because there's more money being made. They're just going to be making more money whilst grinding instead. It didn't really fix anything by increasing the amount of money people made. It just made it so people were getting richer than before, but still grinding whilst doing it. I was against the idea of there being hard set work weeks at the beginning of 4.0, but honestly, nowadays, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, you know, you could only work 20 hours per week, something like that. But then again, I guess the issue doesn't come down to legal jobs, it comes down to crime more so than anything else. Could have been a good way to ensure everyone at least a chance to get one. Yeah, that too. I'm surprised they got rid of real estate agents. Especially considering the fact of, like, you know, people wanting to view houses and everything. You had to go to the PD for that. Which I believe PD actually used to keep track of who's buying warehouses. So I forgot to get some coffee beans. Here we go. Let me get one coffee bean. That should do us good. A singular coffee bean. Oh, all good. The real estate agents would have been good for RP. Shame that never came to fruition. I mean, as I've said before, I'm always of the opinion that whitelists are good for RP. I think that's one of the biggest, not failures, but, you know, like, biggest things that I think is missing from 4.0 is definitely no whitelists. I know there's definitely downsides to there being whitelists, but I feel like the upsides to whitelists kind of outweigh it. In my opinion, RP shouldn't be fair, because this isn't a game in the traditional sense. It doesn't need to be balanced. And as long as people are using those whitelists to create RP, I see no issue with there being whitelists. The biggest issue of whitelists in 3.0 is the fact there was whitelists people weren't even using. I feel like as long as there's someone checking to make sure whitelists are being used, I see no issue in them. And if anything, they really help enhance RP. Going that way, all good, all good. You know, there wouldn't have been a lot of RP that there'd been a lot of RP that we wouldn't have been able to do in 3.0 if we didn't have the whitelist of the alcohol. For instance. Oh, you know, Cerberus wouldn't have... The RP that Cerberus did wouldn't have existed without whitelists. Because pretty much all their businesses were whitelists. A lot of good RP does come from him. And as I said, you know, RP shouldn't be fair. It's not like Valorant where things need to be balanced. As long as that, you know, unbalancedness keeps things fun and RP being generated. Streets look so empty. I mean, it's a bit of a quiet week. You gotta remember, a lot of people are traveling for TwitchCon this week. The server ain't gonna be super duper bastard. Hopefully everyone has a good time at TwitchCon. I will be looking at the photos jealously. Is that word jealously? Very jelly. I hope everyone has a fun time there. We'll just be here, chilling as always. Chilling like a villain. Good. Make sure we're not getting hit by a car, because people do drive up that way. Ooh. Ooh. Bit of a commotion happening outside the coffee shop.
Steve.
Excuse me?
Hi, Sneaky.
Jolene, but I will find out your name someday.
No, you don't have to. My name is also Steve.
Okay, goodbye. Thank
Bye.
Open. There we go. Clocked in. Make sure we can actually see the fridge. We can see the fridge. Perfect.
Like him, not one bit.
Milk in there. It's a good thing we stocked up on milk. We did need some of that. How are we doing the coffee beans too? You running a bit low though. Let's see. Dispense beans? Okay, there was some in there. Oh, there's still a lot in there. Oh well, we'll just keep this here as is. Oh, I should have grabbed a tip jar, damn it. I always forget to grab the tip jar. That there. Let's get like another 2 sets of chili water made.
Sorry, what will you be helping with? Sorry.
12 and as all of them making way over. Yeah, a lot of people want to make the most of it. Like, if I was going to TwitchCon, I would want to get there like a week early, just to make the most of the vacation. I wouldn't go just for TwitchCon. I'd want to, you know, make it a proper holiday. So it's understandable people are going a bit early. Let's get some chili waters made. Hopefully they all have fun there, though. Boom. I imagine it's going to be like a good break for a lot of people, too. I imagine a lot of people are going to come back feeling a lot more refreshed. Taking that little bit of break from RP is good for the soul. Yeah, especially if you travel far. Like, you know, for me, instance, I'm traveling from the UK. If I was to go, I definitely would like to go to TwitchCon one year. If I'm able to, I might try and go next year. But for me, as I said before, it's more so just an opportunity to go see friends. An excuse to go over to America and see friends. That's pretty much one of the main reasons I'd go. I don't really care about the convention itself. If you've been to one convention, you've been to all of them. There'll be a lot of like booths selling stuff to you. There'll probably be a Funko Pop booth somewhere. That's how it always goes. There'll be a few panels here and there. A few meet and greet stations. Maybe some games there as well. I always like going to the indie developer sections, those sort of game sections, just because usually the developers themselves are actually there, which is always really cool. Missing a drink. What drink am I missing? Am I missing a drink? There should be all the drinks.
Hey there.
Oh, hello there.
How's things going for y'all today here?
Going well. How about yourself?
Yeah, doing all right, just getting the day started. Could I actually go ahead and get 2 of your cold brews, whole milk, no sugar, please?
Sure thing. There you go. We'll just tap your card there. I'll get that sorted for you.
All right.
Boom. And that is 2 cold brews right there for you. I hope that you enjoy.
All right, thank you very much. Do appreciate it, mate. So,
No
yeah,
worries. You as well. We didn't. We're waiting on Flippy for that.
Well, yeah.
It's meant to be a meeting with Flippy and Nino. You know, with Max and Flippy having a meeting with Nino. I don't know what about though. I think it's just to do with the rental stuff. Make sure we're doing things correctly. Because we've got the okay from Angel to do the rental stuff and say that we could get some legislation made for it. To make sure we don't get any legal trouble with PD over it. Boom, let's get like 5 more cold brews. Max does get paid for working here. I just gotta tell Jordan what hours I've done, and he'll pay me for them. I just kind of lose track a lot of the time. Let's see, let's get the cold brews. So far, I've been paid about like 30k for working here. That's for like 8 hours of work. Which, you know, is pretty reasonable. Oh, that's all on there. I keep accidentally picking this up. Boom. Would you want to go to the Twitch US then, not EU one? Probably. I'd want to go to the one where, you know, most of my friends are going. I think the US one is typically more so. I've got a lot of friends in the US. I mean, you know, I have a lot of friends through GTA, which is primarily in the US. Yeah, still looking good. That's good. I've got deliveries enabled too, right? Yep, I do. Take a sip of this drink. We'll put a quick advert out too, saying that we're open. Hydrate. There we go. Easy peasy. I don't know which one I'd prefer to go to. Good chance, most likely, the US one. Because again, it would feel more like a trip too. Because I've never been to the US before. I could try all of the wonders. I could try an Arby's. And a Waffle House. I could try a Wendy's. All of the luxuries. Gonna be empty this upcoming week? I don't think it's gonna be super duper empty. There's definitely gonna be a good chunk of people missing. I also think there's a good chunk of people that aren't going to TwitchCon. Food court always looks this empty. I haven't seen the Slime Shack open in a hot minute. I imagine there's still gonna be some people out and about. The server's still full at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, it's still full. I imagine, I know like pretty much almost all the clowns are going. That's one group that's going to be gone. I imagine it's mainly going to be EU-based people that won't be going. So EU's probably still going to be okay. NA and late NA probably might suffer a little bit. But that's fine. We did Airbnbs because so many of them going. Damn. Recording food spots to try, definitely not Wendy's or Arby's. I would want to try them just for curiosity's sake. I don't care if it's good or bad. I would want to try it just for curiosity's sake. Going to TwitchCon definitely would be like a huge expense. Just because, you know, you'd have to get the flight over there, get the ticket, you have to pay for food for the week that you stay there, which, you know, definitely does add up. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll try to go. See how things are. It would be nice to meet some people. See how it goes. But until then, we'll be here this week. Doing what we can. Chilling in the city. See if we can get things going. I mean, hell, this week might be a good week to do some events at the library if there's not going to be many people around. If there's not many people around, there's going to be people looking for things to do. If the city's quiet. But then again, I don't know who I'd get to help with the event because people are gone. I don't know if I'd be able to get a music thing going. Because I think a lot of the music people are going to be going to TwitchCon. I could try to do bingo, maybe. Bingo isn't the most exciting of events, though. It's literally bingo. I have been debating about starting up a Liquid Library lottery, too. Because I've got a really, really good lottery system. I made for Cerberus back in the day that I've never had a chance to use. I'm really proud of how it all works. I'll show you guys real quick, just since not much going on right now. But here is my lottery system. Basically, the way that it works is you would have people choose their 5 lucky numbers. So for, let's say, instance, I choose 5, 12, 56, and 3. I'll choose those as my lucky numbers there. Then what I would do every week, say like maybe Friday night, I would do the draw of the numbers and say the numbers that are drawn are 5, 26, 7, and 84. Basically, what it will do is it will check every single entry here and tally how many of these ones here match to these ones here. So for instance, it says here only 1 is matching at the moment. But then say if I change this one to 12, now 2 are matching. change this one to 56. 3 are matching. And then change this one to 3. Now 4 of them are matching. And it doesn't matter which order you do it either. Like, I could change this one to 12, this one to 5, and it still checks all of that too. And it tells you just how many, like, many of them match and how much payout they'd get to make things easier. And, you know, down here is like, this is where you adjust, like, the payouts. Like, you know, if 2 are matching, it'd be 2,000. 3 are matching, it'd be 3,000, 10,000. Oops, someone here? Nope, that's fine. Then 4,000. And the way that I've made this work as well is with a...
They're not supposed to be down.
Oh, Flippy. Hey, Flippy.
Yo, what's up, Max?
Oh, not much, not much. How about yourself?
Not much. I woke up, instantly called Dino. Sounds like, unfortunately, we might have to wait till Angel comes back since she's gonna be gone for about a week.
Ooh, right, okay.
Yeah, because pretty much he said that, like, I don't know. He pretty much said that there's like possible state fucking changes that need to be made possibly, and he doesn't know what she wants to do or how she's gonna do it. I don't know. It was a
Oh.
bunch of yapping. Pretty much what it came down to is we need Angel to be around, and she probably won't be around for like a week.
Got you. We basically need her to just clarify and make sure everything's okay. That's kind
Yeah,
of like the
pretty
TLDR of it.
Mm-hmm.
Got you, okay. Okay, I mean, that isn't too bad, just waiting a week. Is there anything else we can get prepped in the meantime? We like start cataloging the cars we're gonna use?
We could do that.
Or do you want to wait until we at least know that we can do it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to make sure we're good. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think they're. I think they trust me enough to know that like I'm not gonna like do dumb stuff. So I don't think I want to need too much information to start on. And yeah, just kind of waiting on. I think we should wait on Angel just to be safe.
That's probably for the better. There's no harm in waiting anyway. It's not like the cars are going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah.
All right,
It's
fair
no
enough.
big deal. Just gotta be a little bit patient about it, I guess.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, this week's going to be pretty quiet altogether anyway, from my understanding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not wrong about that one.
You got many people in Hydra going to be gone?
No, not really. Only like 2 people probably.
Oh, all right. That's not too bad.
Yeah, so should be fine.
Fair enough. Okay, easy peasy then. I guess we'll wait for them.
All right, sweet. Sounds good, Max. Thank you.
No worries.
All right,
Catch
you
you
have a good
around.
one.
You too.
Bye.
Okay, so we'll wait until Angel's back around for that one then. Understandable. I imagine Dino doesn't want to prove anything until it's 100% okay by Angel, which is understandable. That is definitely understandable. Anyway, back to what I was saying. With the lotto system, basically the way that I made it work is so that there's a jackpot system. So if I just put a name here, just Max, it'll now count there being 1 ticket being entered. And over here, this whole section here is about the split of the tickets. So the ticket base price in this case would be $500. And 0.7%, 70% of that would go towards the pot. So 350 would go towards it. Which means 150 would go towards the company that runs the lotto. And then, this also calculates how much profit you get altogether considering that. Like if I just put that down there, now the profit goes to 2,850 because we've sold 19 tickets. Like I've got a whole system here for this to work. And even if people don't want to choose their own lucky numbers, I made a random number generator here too. To like choose numbers for people. I cooked with that system. If we do want to get a lottery going, I've got the tools for it. I don't know if people would be interested in a lottery or not. It's a different sort of lottery too, because it's not just a raffle like most lotteries are in the city. It's an actual lottery. So it's definitely something different. I think Angel is at TwitchCon, so that's another person that won't be able to see this week. Justice Angel, not Bar Angel, because we're Bar Angel. I definitely would like to go to TwitchCon some year. Just probably not this year, maybe next year. And who knows, maybe one year, maybe they'll host TwitchCon in the UK, which should definitely be a lot easier for me to get to. I'm pretty sure in the EU it's usually in the same place every year. One can hope, though. Things being easier would definitely be nice. Now it's... Oh, they're just talking about the business map thing again, aren't they? Fans off, and closes, contact. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, I talked about that map yesterday. I think that map's a good idea, but the only issue is it's out of city. What I found when it comes to RP, you need things to be in city for people to be engaged with it. Anything out of, like, you know, go to a website out of city, people typically don't engage with. That's always been an issue with doing news stuff too, because usually you have to upload the videos to YouTube or, you know, some other thing, which most people won't go see, realistically. It's better for people to have things in front of them. Typically, what works better. Is it worth contacting January again? In about an hour. I know that she said she had to go at some point soon too. I mean, I guess there's no need to give it to her today. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it on us. It's not like the ID's going anywhere. Give her a quick message. Still busy? Let's see. I'm trying to think what else we could do at the library this week to give like a little event sort of thing. Outside of music, it's kind of difficult to come up with event ideas. Because, you know, most event ideas do need some music tied to it too. I'll try and brainstorm, see what we can do. I've always wanted to get like a radio inside the library. That'd be really handy. Just, you know, kind of make it feel not as quiet as it typically does. Just play like some in-server music that they've got. Which, for those that missed it, by the way, that's changed over the last couple of months. Our girl April is now on Nopify. We can now blast her music if we had a speaker. I think most of her songs should be on there. I think she's got both. Does she have both If You're Broken Busies? I think it's only the old version If You're Broken Busy, though. Not the one where we're name dropped. Unfortunately. But most of her music's on there now. I think a lot of them got uploaded. Who else was missing? I think Bimbos? Bimbos are on there now. Who else? I don't think Big Toe's on. Yeah, Big Toe's not on there. Not really surprised by that. I don't think his music's even available on Spotify anymore. I think it should be most artists now are on Nopify, which is good. I do hope the music scene picks up in the city at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be able to go back to how it was in 3.0. Just because money's very different these days compared to 3.0. It's a lot more restrictive now, state budgets and stuff like that, than it was before. Primarily because of how people treat the state budget before. People don't realize just how much the economy got destroyed by people abusing the state budget. People were abusing that state budget. And DOJ didn't find out until our term. Oh. Hey, Jan Jan.
Oh, Max, I'm so sorry. We had some shit to do, but
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
But I can't collect it. But can I send Arnie to collect it for me?
I'd rather do it in person.
Oh,
sorry.
cute. Okay. Are you gonna be awake tomorrow morning?
I'll be awake tomorrow.
How early do you wake up? Because like I know in your head you're like, you know, and like lately I've been waking up quite early in my head. You know what I mean?
Like you're in the AMs in your head, right?
Oh yes, I am. Oh, yes, I
Usually like about 2 to 3 hours before storm is when I wake up.
Oh, I'll see you. I'll see you before then, for sure. Then.
Perfect. Okay, so I'll call you when I
call
wake up
you
tomorrow.
First. Okay, perfect. And if not, I mean, like, if I don't pick up, I'll call you as soon as I wake up.
Yeah, there's no rush on the gift anyway. It's just whenever you are
I feel
available.
bad. I haven't talked to you in so long, but I was only
It's
awake
all
for like
good.
an hour and a half today, and so that's why. And then like I had to do stuff.
It's fine. You're a busy girl.
Okay, thanks for understanding, Max.
No worries. See you tomorrow, Jan Jan. Toodles. All right, we'll give that to her tomorrow then. You know, it's better if we give it to her in person. Because, you know, there's a bit of explanation behind it and everything. Bit of lore behind it. Well, I guess it isn't so much lore. I always found it funny that my state ID and April's state ID is only 20 away from each other. I'm 1107, she's 1127. Always found that quite funny. She's only 20 character creations behind me. I've just got a really low state ID. I'm pretty sure the state IDs only start in the thousands too. I wonder how high the state IDs are now though. They're gotta be at least in like the 6,000, 7,000s now. Which actually compared to 3.0, that isn't too high. I made max like 8 months into 3.0 and I had the state ID of 17,420.
I'm not his dad, okay?
I guess that isn't too large. You know, we'll give that gift to January tomorrow then. That's fine. They're in the 15,000s by now? I don't think so. Last I heard, they were like 6,000, 7,000. I mean, maybe actually it's been up there. There's, oh, it's in the 15,000s. Ooh, okay. Because technically, for a little backstory, there's a chalkboard inside the Liquid Library that was tied to my old state ID, meaning that only I could have accessed it. I think it's still attached to that, which means whoever gets 17,420 is going to be able to draw on that chalkboard. Technically, I think. Theoretically. I don't know what I'm reading, but yeah. I've always been curious if it would work if someone did that. I want to see if I can get it changed to my state ID now. I don't know who to contact. I don't know any admins or like active devs. I'm not sure if Dark could change that. Again, though, like I said, I'm hoping if we do start getting like the library more popping, hopefully we'll be able to get some dev contact for that. In some regard. I will say Scraps definitely does open up a lot more things for us to do, which is good. Definitely opens up a lot more drinks we can sell. Like, for instance, you know, we've got the Bibliotech wine now. A very creative name for a glass of wine. Bibliotech. I think it's creative. And I do have my own briefcase now, too, to go alongside that. Seems that things are pretty quiet here for now. Let's head off. And clock out. And we close.
I will tell them all.
There's a few food stalls open too. I guess it makes sense for it to be in the 15,000s. The server has been around for a bit now. A lot of people making characters, a lot of people making second characters. I've got a few other characters made, just don't really use them. I forget what stat IDs they have. Maybe I should try and get 17,420 just to test. Make a character, see how close it is, then just keep making characters till I get there. Making and deleting characters. Because only every deleted character still counts as state ID made. Yeah, let's make our way to Mirror Park. Good. Ooh, another thing we could try and do this week if things are going to be a bit quieter. We could try and host craps games. If things are going to be a little bit quieter this week. That could be an option. The gambling game of craps. For those who don't know. It's a dice game which I used to run at Rooster's Rest. I still have the equipment to run it. Everything I need to run it is still in the city. Most of it is done through an Excel spreadsheet. Surprise, surprise. Go. Stop and go. Because, you know, I do love me some spreadsheets. I technically can do roulette as well. Ow. Okay. Okay. I think locals around here are having a few issues at the moment. There's actually a lot of gambling games you can do in the city without the need of any extra support. The only thing that's difficult to do is card games like blackjack. Technically, you could do it with dice, but it's not as good with dice. Now that I think about it, we should try and get some stuff going at the Liquid Library this week, I think. Just got to decide what. Could be a good opportunity since things are going to be quieter. And, you know, people could be looking for things to do. My only worry about running gambling games is that I'm risking my own money whilst doing that. That's my main worry with running gambling games. I could try and keep it simple to begin with. Like maybe I'll invite Hydra down if they want to play some games. If it's too many people, I risk losing a lot of money. And the added benefit as well is that I do own the ATM inside the Liquid Library now. So every time someone pulls out money, I make an extra cut on top. Extra 5% on top. Which I guess if we do get gambling stuff going, people would start to get a lot. At a game night, it wouldn't be a game night. It would just be simply me hosting a few games of craps. A few dice games. And park. There we go. Let's get that parked up. I'll leave the Glendale there. Good. I think the biggest hurdle is just letting people know that this is a place that's active. That's going to be one of our biggest hurdles to overcome, I think. But, you know, I'm hoping we'll be able to overcome pretty easily. What's that? Cherry raffle and... Oh, someone is already doing a lottery. Every ticket purchase... Ah, but it's a raffle. Not a proper lottery. Next winner drawn September 30th. That's really far away. That's like half a month away. I think lotteries work better every week more so than like every month. It's good in here. Looks good in this beautiful building. Wonderful building of the Liquid Library. Alrighty. Yeah, it's only going to be a short one today, so I think I'm going to call it there. Don't want to overdo it with my allergies flaring up right now. So I think I'm just going to call it there for tonight. But thank y'all for joining me for a lovely, chill Thursday. Not Thursday. Tuesday, either way. Again, apologies, it is a bit of a short one. It's just the pollen earlier really kind of knocked me out. I hate pollen. I need to make sure I actually check the pollen count before I go for another walk. Because it really does knock me on my feet. Mainly just kind of makes me sniffly and just very sore throat sort of thing. So yeah. Should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you should be feeling a lot better tomorrow. Usually the hay fever doesn't last too long. But thank y'all for joining me tonight. Either way. For a... Oh god. Oh, that's my voice. For a lovely chill Tuesday. There we go. All right, I'm going to send you guys... Oh, looks like Kitty's streaming, so I'm going to send you guys over to Kitty. Go say hello from me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for some more chill max time as always. Till then, have a lovely rest of your night. And remember, as always, keep it chill.